Hello, everybody. It is the Burning Brim Entertainment coming to you live from a drone on the East Coast near you. How are you all doing? We are sponsored by Martin Mancini. It's been a absolute horror show of a week for probably most of us involved on the show. A lot of us getting bad news, a lot of us facing the seven plagues of Egypt head on, and a lot of
Mm-hmm.
weird news just constantly popping up every, what is it, 20 to 30 minutes in the last week, only slowing down now. The weather sucks. It's constantly windy. There's fog so bad that I might as well be living in San Francisco without the taxes. I don't even know what to say about it anymore. But you know what? We're here to be entertained. We got to put the horror show of this week behind us. I got a vacation this week. I spent way too much money on Pokemon cards, so y'all can look forward to seeing that. Ugh.
Let's hope you pull really good stuff.
I'm after one card right now and one card only, so that's why I spent
What,
so much. I want to see if I can get it.
what
Well,
card?
don't jinx it. Don't say, because if you say it, you're not going to get it.
Well, that's the problem. I already told a bunch of people. I might as well.
Oh, see, you ruined it for yourself.
I don't buy into shenanigans. I'll just copy
Oh,
and
hey,
paste it
trucker.
off the internet and show you guys.
Hey, trucker.
What?
So, me and the girlfriend are making like the old school Christmas decorations, the dehydrated orange slices and the cinnamons on the twine.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be stringing those up around the house.
Leaving stuff out for the Fae. I got it. I got it.
Hey, I got
Actually, remind me to send you a picture of my altar. I've got it really dressed up with a lot of Yuletide gifts right now.
a great question for you, Flame.
Ask it.
Can I can I learn the name of the individual that will somehow manage to tank one of my games in the future?
I've. Do you want to know what she's? Do you know what? You want to know what she wants me to call her on this?
Bill Clinton?
No, no, no. There's a long name.
Slick
There's a long name for this. Hold on, hold on.
Slick Willie.
The goth mama bitch living in your house.
You know what that sounds like to me?
What?
Sounds very gratuitous. It insists upon itself.
It's also one of
Okay,
those
Peter
that we
Griffin.
probably can't. It's also one of those that we probably can't abbreviate.
Yeah.
No, I tried abbreviating it. It doesn't sound good.
How about Gmod? We'll just stick with Gmod. We bring it up enough. Mark,
Gmod works for me.
Mark, we haven't heard from you.
Sorry,
Tell.
I'm trying to figure out how to make um wallet photos on our printer and stuff. I'm messing with the
Ooh.
app.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hey Mark, how's that fire pit treating you, bud?
It's pretty good.
Nice, man.
Has the cyan been tripping you up since you've been playing with that printer?
No.
Damn cyan.
So I was telling Chaos and Trucker this, but I'll tell you guys. Uh, I might as well be transparent about tonight's session. It may end up becoming another boss rush because I got, I genuinely got too sick to make the map. So I was supposed to have the four bosses you needed to face before you fight the, main villain of this story kind of spread out, but I just couldn't make the maps.
Hey man, that's fine. You know my opinion on boss rushes. I love that shit.
I'll be taking it a little easy because I mean if I had you guys go back to back to back like a crazy person like I did these last few times, you aren't surviving. So there'll be some rest, some downtime, but
Aww.
I I would genuinely TPK the hell out of you guys. It wouldn't even be funny. Like it wouldn't be. You might make it through two of them, but after the third one, depending on where you go and when, it's no good.
Nah.
See, now
Fair
I
enough.
gotta ask you a question, Flame.
Yeah.
On a scale from Taliesin Jaffe to Farkle from South Park, how goth is she?
That's a great question.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on, let's hold on. Flame's
I
not
don't
She's
know.
gonna
exactly.
listen to this later, probably and be like, "Dude, really?"
Dude.
So she's never listened to an episode. She's never played tabletops. Her friends are getting her into Magic the Gathering right now.
Oh
She's
no.
as she's put it, she's expressed interest in listening to me record, and I told her I don't know if that's a good idea.
Hey, if she. This is the most. I don't mean this in a sexist way. If she can stay quiet, she can listen.
Well, I
Couldn't get
actually have
through
really
that
good.
one.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
I have to get.
sorry.
I have to get better recording. She asked me if I did like if it also had a camera. I'm like, no, mine doesn't have a camera.
And she was like,
Um,
"Dang." Oh,
I
yeah,
meant that.
she was like, dang, because
I
I know
did.
she'd want to mess with me the whole damn time.
I did mean that in the most respectful way possible. If she, if she's not a disruption, I'm more than happy for her to listen.
Disruption, no. Distraction for me, maybe.
It keeps
But
you.
no, I've told her
Good for
I've told her
you.
before that I would love to get her into D&D. I'd love to do an in-person game for her. I think that'd be the best way to get her into it. But on the goth scale, what were my things again, Trucker?
Don't speak. I posted a picture. I just want you to point at. I just want you to from left to right is pretty much the scale on this picture. So tell me left. Just tell me, left one, left two, right one, right two, and
we'll know the answer.
yeah. Or unless you can edit
Um,
the picture and circle it and send it back.
none. I'm sorry. She she doesn't she's not that goth.
She's
What?
experimental goth, basically.
So no no
Pastel?
Abby from NCIS. I'm so sorry for you.
Pastel goth?
Abby Light. Abby Light would be the term.
Abby
She
Light.
doesn't wear a dog collar. She does not wear a dog collar. She loves all black. I don't know what else I'm allowed to really say.
I don't like Abby from NCIS. She freaks me out.
She's like Abby, but without the dog collar. She does have the platform shoes that she likes.
So like pastel
And
goth?
no, she does all black. She doesn't do other colors. And then she's hold on, I'm gonna put something in here. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this out loud, so I'm just gonna message you guys.
Scandalous.
I also did not want to say that out loud, so I typed it. I knew Chaos would like that one. That was all for him. Sorry, YouTube is not.
You can't be saying stuff like that.
I know. Well,
No, she's not doing that. No.
Oh. Oh, bro.
Context. DM me, Trucker.
yeah, we might as well get some context from Dad. Let's move on so that we're not sitting here speaking like a bunch of Italian gangsters for the opening segment.
I'll tell you about it later. You understand?
Why don't you?
I know, Trucker. I already know a few things. I'm not in the dark.
Why don't you tell me and your other son right now? You have your DMs. You can copy and paste. You send it to us.
Oh no, you put this in general chat, bud.
Oh, you could do that.
You put this for all to see. I'm not scared.
Nah, we got a game to play, gents.
I got some bosses to shred,
You know
Got
what?
some boss rushing to do.
Yeah, that's true. You want me to hit it with the disclaimer?
Yeah,
Hit
post the music, please.
Yeah, good point. Sorry, I'm still not exactly.
That's all good, man. It's all good.
I just regained sentience this afternoon, so.
Dude, it's all good. I've been hitting the downward slope this weekend myself. I think I'm gonna be getting sick over the week.
Well, if you have anything like I have, buckle up, Buckaroo. You're in for a real
don't
fun
wanna
time.
Buckle,
I have to
buckle
do it.
up, Buckaroo.
Buckle up, Buckaroo.
I gotta be up at
Woken up.
4:30 tomorrow and lead a department walk.
Fuck that.
Huh.
I'll just stick with waking up with every bone and muscle in my body feeling like it's broken.
Oh,
Yeah,
I,
just
I
you wait
get that
until
too sometimes.
if you catch what I had, you're gonna be waking up wishing every bone in your body was broken because it sucks.
NyQuil for the win, man.
That's what I
Mhm.
took. I took NyQuil on Friday night, and I
Liquid
slept for.
Tylenol.
I took liquid, like those gel caps, those liquid capsule, whatever the hell NyQuils. I took 2 of them on Friday night, and I slept for I slept for 11 and a half hours.
NyQuil with Vicks is really good.
I bet it is, because the Dayquil
Oh.
with Vicks will get you drunk.
Mm,
There's a Lewis Black joke about the NyQuil
I'm sure
that I
there's a
really
lot of jokes
like.
about NyQuil.
I
It's like,
But-
the best part about
But-
NyQuil, they're Christmas colors. They
It
taste like shit, but you can have one hell of a Christmas party.
oh, who says that?
That was Lewis Black.
It's
He
Lewis
just said
Black.
so.
Yeah.
Don't yell.
It's Lewis Black. I didn't yell.
Not you, Flame. He likes to jam his microphone down his throat and start making noises at us once an episode.
He's practicing, man.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm what?
Yeah, you heard him. Anyway, as a
This is
treat,
gonna
I've
escalate so fast.
as a treat, I've decided to bring back the Top Gear recap because I felt it was a good time to do that so that I could completely diminish and overshadow and oversimplify everything you guys have went through last week. So, here we go. In last week's episode, Nibbleton the fighter goes on a new adventure. Omen the monk plays catch with his dad. Yorman the paladin checks the walls, and Elijah the ranger has an out-of-body experience. Find out what happens this week, right now. Let me try to balance the music real quick. Yeah, you boy, were you catching some things from your dad.
Hey, at least I wasn't catching hands. I was just catching a switch on my back.
So, allow me to back up
I mean,
just
he
a
had the switch in it. He had the switch in his hand.
Yeah, he did. Allow me to back up just a moment before Elijah wakes up. The rest of you, while Elijah's lifeless body is sitting in a clump, Family Guy style clump on the ground in front of you, the genie at this point has started to go completely mad and just screaming, "How dare you tell me what I can do in my home? I can do whatever I want." Just screaming. Just saying all sorts of awful things. If I want to grant a wish, I'll grant a wish. I'll grant whatever I want. I am free. And just then, that is when Elijah wakes up. Shoots up, gasping like he did in where we left off last week. And that's when I would need you three to roll me a perception check real fast.
Nat 20.
That's good for you.
$21. Blackjack, baby.
I'll say that's good enough.
I'm included in on this.
Well, yeah, you are the other three.
Okay, 18. I just wanted to make sure.
You can't help but notice, because you would not be really watching Elijah at this point, considering a genie is screaming at you. But you see very quickly Necrexia just kind of like brush her hand in Zarael's direction. And you see, well, more so Omen and Yorman, you see a brief flicker in Zarael's eyes. as she seems to, her arms go slack, and she starts walking towards a very enraged Lord Ember, who has not stopped yelling and has not seemed to notice. She walks up behind the throne, and you see her put her arms out and slowly start bringing them in as Elijah is still gasping and Lord Ember is still screaming. And before you even can blink, her hands are around his head and now he's shouting, "What are you doing? Why are you touching me? I've given you no such permissions." And in one quick motion, her hands are now joined together as she smashes his head, or squeezes his head like a grape. His blood flies everywhere. And you see, now at this point it's only Yorman, who is magically innate and more inclined to see these things, and thematically that nat 20 is appropriate. You see a small bit of energy leave the body of Lord Ember and go into Zerael. As Lord Ember's body falls to the ground and everybody is in a panic, she starts to like shake her head and look around and go, "What happened? What happened? Why is Lord Ember dead? What?" You're just panicking at this point. Necrexia then looks at all of you and goes, "I think everybody's learned their lesson." And as quickly as she appears, she disappears.
Yorman just starts laughing. Like on his back, just full gut laughing. Just holy shit. Fuck.
Elijah is just crying. Like,
What are you crying
ugly
for?
crying.
Elijah, stop crying. The genie's dead.
Fuck off, and he just keeps crying.
I will drink later. So, I guess question, does that make you the new leader? Because you killed him?
That is tradition.
Well, your highness, welcome to the family.
Whose family?
The family of killing kings.
It's not a great
Get your
look.
honorary goodie bag real soon.
It's not a great look, but I intend to uphold everything that has been agreed upon, at least.
No?
At this point, Jezza, who looks like he's having reliving all the worst moments of his life in succession, just goes, "Oh, we gotta go. We have to get to the city."
Why?
We have to take out those stupid pyramids with their stupid things inside. And then we can kill his dad like he wants.
And then we can get the hell out of here, that's why.
Sounds like fun to me.
Yes, Nimbleton, that's what we're here for. Everybody to have fun. That's the number one rule of gun safety around here, isn't it? You just hear
Hey,
a bunch
man.
of Knowles, like, laughing and cheering.
Hey, man, relax. It's a good day. Genie's dead. What I'm gonna do with his shit?
He was helping us.
He's a prick. They're genies. They're all evil.
Everybody here is evil, Yorman.
Have a little
Some
fun
are just
with
more
it.
evil and some are just less evil.
Oh, good, yes.
Nixley gets it.
That's great, Nimbleton. That's brilliant. Yeah, let's side with the lesser evil. Let's just keep siding with the lesser evil until all the evil is vanquished or watered down. That's a great plan.
Jeez,
You got a
what the
better
hell's
one?
happened to you? Like, we're trying to take care of the evil people.
so that there's not like really evil people. So I mean, in a way, we're trying to be the good guys per se, but still probably bad guys.
Oh, we'll never be good guys. We're always gonna be the villains in somebody's story. You know that.
No shit, Sherlock, but it's about the deeds done.
Very insightful, Nimbleton.
So let's go take care of your pa and see if we can't learn something new.
Let's just get back on the camels and see what we can do.
Hey, question for you.
What?
When we kill your dad, can I keep his skull?
If it's around and that's what you want, I don't care. I'd prefer to scatter his body around as much as possible so his soul never knows any rest, not that it would. So
I'd like to give his skull, to somebody that probably could keep it from ever resurrecting,
you kind of need all the body parts in one area to resurrect somebody.
Well, let's put it this way. His skull will be part of a horde that no one could ever touch.
Like I said, you want to take it, you can take it. I don't care. I don't care if you use it as a pistol, Yarman. To be perfectly honest with you, you do what you want with it.
Deal.
In fact, if all of you want to take parts of my dad and carry them around with you, then whatever, so be it.
I'd rather not. Oh, by the way, Jezza, come here for a second.
He just walks over to you.
I'm going to backhand him as hard as I can.
Just for fun, roll me to hit. I just want to. This isn't. You'll automatically hit him, but I want to see how hard.
That would be
Strength.
Strength,
Plus
wouldn't
D20, yeah.
You got a high strength, don't you?
And I think you're proficient.
+3. +3
Strength.
in strength. So 11, 3, 14 proficient in that. So I think my prof bow is +3, so 17.
He immediately falls sideways and onto his knees. What the fuck was that?
Had you been straight with us, instead of making us think you were trying to destroy our city or something, we wouldn't have destroyed that orb. That orb has started a war in our hometown now. So guess what we get to go back to after we do this thing for you?
Bloody civil war.
Every single ward is at war with every other ward.
Oh,
Because
fun.
your orb blew up and started some shit. So yes, let's go take care of your daddy issues, and then we're gonna have to go stop a war.
Hey, you big fucking rug. Here's the story. And something you might have missed. You guys have never spoken to me, so of course I couldn't have told you I'm not trying to destroy your city, dickhead. But I understand your point.
Doesn't take very much to say, oh, by the way, the orb is not going to destroy your town.
Well, how the hell was I to know?
But then again, when you have all those bodies and everything under the thing, we kind of...
I just thought that...
Whatever.
Look,
Sorry, but you kind of deserve that.
Look, I thought that destroying the orb was just going to screw up my plans. How was I to know that it was going to blow up a city block and kick off the war that was a long time coming anyway? I'm sorry. I may be a foreigner there, but even I'm not blind enough to... I'm not so blind that I didn't notice that the wards, besides the living and dead ward for whatever fucking reason, weren't looking and raring to go after each other. So it was bound to happen, me or not. All I did was kick the can back up the road instead of down.
He has a point, Elijah. I was there for maybe a month at most, and your place just hell. A strong breeze could have started that powder keg.
Whatever, Yorman. Still
The
home.
hell is your problem?
My problem. I don't think you'd understand.
Try me. You're supposed to be the happy one. I'm supposed to be the crotchety one that likes to drink and have fuck. Omen here is supposed to be the one that's got daddy issues. Nixley's the fun one. So why are you in a bad mood?
I'm in a bad mood because every reason I had to live is gone. And I
Like
just tried to
what?
get them back, and it would have been the worst mistake I've ever made. And now I have to fix all these things.
Time out. What do you mean you try to get them back?
Oh,
Did you try to cast
I'm
necromancy?
no, asshole. Were you not listening when I made my wish to the genie?
You ever heard a rule? Don't bring the dead back. It's always twisted.
Well, guess what? Never heard that rule because no one decides to talk about magic where we're from.
See, that's the fucking problem.
It's not anybody's fault. You guys lived under a Fey Lord. You know, things get all messed up when you're dealing with that idiot. Your economy's in shambles. Everybody hates each other. There's not been one solid law put in place that's ever made sense, and it took the quarantine ward, which, by the way, could have been dealt with swiftly if he ever got off his ass. It took that crumbling down for there to be any kind of talk of magic. So, nobody's fault, except for leadership, once again.
Anyway, sorry for hitting you. Next time, just come up with a different solution to your fucking problems.
Well, I promise you, if I ever have another dad that's been torturing people for as long as mine, I promise you, I swear a blood oath to you, that I will do everything in my power to consult every expert under the sun before I make a decision. Does that make you happy, Elijah?
No,
Great.
but it's a good start. Oh, and to answer your question, and then he points back at Yorman. I would have taken them away from fucking paradise because I can't stand to not have them here.
Yorman's gonna
Stolen?
punch you.
Oh, whatever. All
Do
right.
I need to roll for it, or
If
Fuck,
Trucker
go
allows
for
it,
it.
yeah, I won't make it.
13 plus 8, 21.
Yeah, you hit me.
Okay.
AC 17.
Yeah, he's just gonna punch you in the face and just look you in the eyes. You don't cast necromancy.
I wasn't casting anything.
Yeah.
But you were asking for it.
It wouldn't have been
Yeah,
necromancy.
well-
It's a genie's wish. It's not even remotely
That's still
adjacent.
necromancy. Bringing the dead back is necromancy.
Could you even understand what he's possibly going through, though? Because I don't think I know exactly what he's going through, but to miss
Yeah,
his family is kind of a big thing, I'd say.
Yeah, thank you, Nixley. You seem far too far up your own ass.
I mean, do you have a family, like a brother, a sister, or sons or daughters?
I did. You wanna know what happened to him?
Guess if you're so inclined.
I was fed his own fucking flesh. Let's get the fuck out of here.
We've all got problems.
Yeah, look at us. The most functionally dysfunctional fucking family in the desert. You know what? It's good. That means we can all heal together. Let's get on these damn camels and start riding. Maybe we'll find smugglers, or maybe we'll just get arrested.
Can we kill something on the way?
No, I hope not.
Preferably somebody deserving.
I could care less if they deserve it or not.
And that right there is part of your problem.
Oh, booty fucking who? Did I try to bring the dead back?
By the way,
I'm
you
just
hit
gonna
like
look
a.
between everyone, just quiet. Quiet.
What were you
Trucker?
saying, Trucker?
Said, by the way, you hit like a stripling.
Yeah, and you look like a bitch.
Lizard.
Fucking frog.
Belt.
Suitcase.
Well, if you guys don't shut the fuck up, I will turn us all into the guards.
They don't
Including
want
myself, by
They
the
don't want
way.
to deal with us.
And especially you, and he's going to point at you, Omen, for absolutely no reason other than to just get you involved in the conversation.
I was deliberately staying out of this whole affair because my family isn't exactly something you would call normal. But then again, he just looks between everyone else. You all saw that firsthand.
Yeah, your dad hits like a truck, by the way, dude.
Yeah, where do you think I got it from?
You don't hit nearly as hard.
But he runs like
Good.
a bitch.
He does indeed.
Yeah, I guess
Why
that's
do you
also
think
not a genetic trait, because Omen wouldn't run from anything.
Thank you.
Let's take that up for your mom, man.
Yeah. I mean, if the genie's to be believed, she did sleep with an Oni, so she'll stand there and take just about anything, apparently.
That does take a level of bravery not seen among most.
Ain't that the truth?
It's a level of something that most people have never seen.
Anyway, so Jezza, what is it with these pyramid things? Supposed to take out the things inside in a sequence,
Oh no,
which apparently
there's no particular sequence. My father, who gets involved in all sorts of awful things because of whatever reason, I have no clue, basically just set them up so that all four of these different things that he got involved in to make what he is now could be comfortable and keep growing power, and he could siphon that off. So if you went after him now, he just has 4 pools of, well, infinite power to keep siphoning, so you never do anything to him. But you start taking away power sources, well, you know.
What? Are there anything that guards them? Like, I heard rumors you had, like, captains or something, right?
That is the rumor, but, you know, when you're too busy going door to door to capture more people to kill for whatever whim my father has at the time, you know, the captains get a little busy. And what people don't like to talk about, and I barely should even know about, but, you know, father likes to blame people for things that aren't their fault. There's a lot of Yuan-Ti that apparently have started a rebel group that caused various mischief that the captains are currently 15 years ago, supposed to be dealing with.
Oh, shit.
So are they still dealing with them? Can
Well,
they be potential allies in this?
They could be.
If they're Yuan-Ti, I got away with them. Yuan-Ti are reptile and draconic blood in one way or another.
Yeah, it's all one great big cold-blooded family.
Yep.
Well, if you think Nimbleton's annoying, just you wait until you see these guys.
Whoever said Nimbleton was annoying?
I did just now.
Aw,
Ooh,
be
see-
nice to the goodest boy.
We call that projection.
That is a good point. You nailed me on that one.
By the way, are we gonna try to get some rest before we do all this fighting?
Probably for the best, but we still have quite a ways to travel yet, and we just got up.
Yeah.
Would we have gotten a full rest?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm more asking. Oh, okay. Because I was hurting from
happened
that
be-
last one.
that happened before the whole thing with Elijah.
Oh, okay.
It's
Hey, we
only
got
been
10
an
minutes so
hour
I
or
can
two,
summon
but
Sandy.
You guys are already
It's
going.
only been an hour.
Oh, damn.
It's
Well, you
only been an
Cody
hour
said
or
I
two, but
summoned
it feels
Sandy.
like it's been a week.
Yep.
I sent you his art. Fox finally got it done.
Nice. I did take a look at it. It looks great.
I love him.
What's with a little bit of inter-party drama?
Useful.
Yeah?
I will say,
Here, I'll let you go.
unless there is anything else going on that we could skip to the we could skip to about the part for you guys have to take your rest because you're about a full day, about 2 full days worth of travel away from the city.
Yeah.
Unless, is there anything else anybody wants to do before I push us ahead?
Nope.
I don't have anything.
The only thing I'd want to do would be at, like, during the rest period kind of thing.
No, that's fine. All right, we'll push it ahead a little bit. Let me get perception checks from everybody.
I'll buck tradition and actually roll it this time instead of using my passive.
Tight.
21.
17.
22. Bust.
I win!
You bastard. I had 2 kings!
Why did you hit, you dumb bastard?
I suck at blackjack.
I don't.
He was hoping that he'd get an ace, and he didn't.
I was praying for that ace, but I knew I was asking for trouble. I was tipping.
He got
I
a 2 instead, like a dum dum.
knew because I knew the dealer had an ace up his sleeve. He was gonna throw it.
What do we got?
I got a 20. I got a 27.
All right, you
It
lose.
finally
two.
rolled.
Mark, what did you got?
17.
That's right, you got a 17. You guys are starting to come up to one of the many hills in the area, and you see a group of figures standing, one of them holding a lantern. They seem to be wearing a long coat, and they seem to be surrounded by other similarly dressed individuals who just seem to be kind of, for lack of a better word, scouting.
Quick question. That long coat, like, is it enough to cover their whole body so we can't make out any characteristics of them?
It's not so much. Well, yeah, the long coat does cover their whole body. It doesn't necessarily cover their head, but it's also the fact that you're still a good. You're at that weird distance where you can see that there are people there, but you can't necessarily see the detail.
Well, I'm more thinking because if Yorman's got to go sneaking into the city, he's going to steal some cloaks and make a jumbo cloak for himself, sort of thing.
What? These are like dusters then?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Now, mind you, stealthing will be pretty much impossible at this point because 1, you're on camels, and 2, if you get off, you're going to get left behind. So I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, Sandy doesn't have a stealth score.
Shouldn't be as hard as it would have been now that you've taken off all the jangly stuff.
Mm-hmm. And don't worry, Sandy's stealthier than your damn camels.
He's also way more conspicuous.
You guys
He
approaching
matches
or
the sand.
I imagine so.
Come on, big man, let's go up front.
Fine.
you guys get a little closer, and you're starting to make out better outlines. It appears to be there's like 4 hooded individuals, or what looks like hooded individuals, and one with what looks like a long set of hair. And that person with the longer set of hair appears to have a bit of a bump to them. You get a little closer and you're noticing that person with the longer hair might be pregnant. And you just get a little bit closer. What?
When you said humanoid, are we talking like your average humanoid, or is there anything like really off?
No, they all look to be average humanoids.
I'm gonna kinda
All
look to the group.
short.
What?
Anybody want to talk to him?
I was asking, are they like tall? Are they short? Are they average height?
Pretty average. The one with the longer hair seems a little taller than the others, but not by much. But you do notice that the others do not have hoods, but their heads have a hooded feature to them. Kind of like a cobra.
Ah.
Ooh.
I wouldn't know what these are.
Not a chance in hell.
Can I say something in Draconic?
You'd have to get just a little closer if you wanted to talk, like another 5-10 feet if you wanted them to.
You guys cool with me going a little closer and speaking in Draconic?
You do you, lizard boy.
Alright. Yorman's gonna get close enough and then say out in Draconic, well, howdy, travelers.
They all kind of begin to turn around. 4 of them seem to have crossbows that they seem to be, getting a little antsy to use, but not like in a threatening way, just kind of a more, I don't know what that is. That's probably not great.
Yeah, giant lizard's coming at them with another lizard on it. Yeah, he'll say in Draconic, now, friends, I mean you no harm, I mean you no trouble, my name's Jormungand. And if they understand Draconic, they would know that means giant sea drake, or giant, like, snake drake.
You just hear in Draconic, but not necessarily towards you. The one with what you thought to be hair was actually snakes. You hear a familiar voice say, No, we know him. Put those down.
Wait, is it feminine or male?
It's feminine.
Do my ears deceive me?
No, they do not. And as they turn around, you see the familiar blindfolded face of the Medusa that had smuggled you out of this country, Stella Silvertongue.
Hold on. I gotta write that down because you never told me that. Where am I? Where's my pencil? You said Stella Silvertongue?
Yeah, let me just copy and paste that into the, there you go.
Ah, I spelled it right. Silver! Well, I'll be. It's been a minute.
Been about 2-3 months, actually.
Has it been that frigid northern area? The cold, not good for my blood.
You see her reach inside of her cloak and pull something out, or her coat rather, and it's an egg. Would you care to say hi to your child?
Oh. Do you know if it's a boy or girl?
I might.
Do I get to name it?
No.
I didn't figure. I tried.
I'm gonna lean over to Nixley. One Silver says she shanks him.
You guys don't know what we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like body language is very telling.
Body language is 9/10 of the law.
Um,
I
I had a
I
feeling.
think so too. Let's see if we can get any of the others on this bed.
Oh shit! I'm a daddy again. Oh, yeah, that's fair.
You make a habit of this, do you?
Oh, maybe. If you wish, you can come to the ships with me when this is all done. I'd gladly take you and my son or daughter.
I have a happy business here, and I knew what you were when I met you. I don't really care.
And I recommend you raise the egg. Life at sea is no good time for a kid. But do send them my way when they're older. I bet they'll love to try to kill me.
Omen. I'm gonna go to Omen now and say,
Too silver, he gets stabbed.
As Omen is watching this interaction, he's gonna just like try and mentally reach out and simply ask her, "What do you think? Is there anything there, or do you think it's just spite between them?"
I love how this isn't a language nobody speaks but us two.
Are you familiar with the, Are you familiar with the, dial-up tone?
Yep.
There you go.
Omen's just like in that split second that Omen was doing that, he's just gonna blink and then look over at Nixley and just go, "I'd say that's a sucker's bet. She's gonna walk away in a huff."
Well, are you gonna go in on it? Liza and I are.
He'll hold up a silver piece. One silver says she walks away in a huff.
Oh shit, this is gonna get good.
Okay. Yeoman's gonna look to her. I did miss you, though. You are beautiful. And as much as I'd love to stay with you, I did promise these, kind of like jut his thumb back. Hooligans? New friends? I'm not sure what to call them. I would help them. And Grandpa does want me to explore some more. But I do have a gift for the child and you. And he is going to take out his longsword and the bottle of sherry.
A little young to be drinking, don't you think?
The blade is for the child.
Oh,
The sherry is
fuck.
for you.
Well, I am the mother, shouldn't I be making that decision?
"Oh shit."
I am the father. Should I not gift my son or daughter a weapon?
Stab him. Stab him.
Nothing says that I can't give them both.
You're more than welcome to.
Can
Who
she
knows?
just see us in the background, like, you know how like both of the arms, and some people are like, "Come on, come on."
Are you going to get Jezza in on this? I'm curious.
Yeah, shit.
Oh.
Okay. I'll
I'll
come
roll
back to you
charisma checks
quick.
if I have to make them all lose.
So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna get Jessa in on this.
Yeah, I'm cutting back to you. I'm letting you do your thing.
Oh, okay.
So Jessa, we got a small little wages going on. You wanna get in on this?
Hold on. I actually forgot something. I need to make sure that I play this honestly. I have to open his character sheet. I don't remember what languages he speaks. He might know what's going on.
Oh, please. Please tell me.
Please let him do, because Yorman's going to do something so out of character.
Shit, you can't hear us. You don't know we're betting.
It's something I'm gonna have him do no matter what. And it's gonna be so out of character.
Really weird. He was supposed to have another language, but I don't think I would have picked Draconic for him, so he does not know what's going on. Alright, I will...
Damn it.
Sorry. I wanted to make sure, so I was playing it honest, and it was irrelevant, so...
That's fair.
Alright.
Can I turn in my inspiration to give him Draconic?
That's a little bit excessive.
Come on, man.
It'll be fine.
It makes it more meaningful for Nimbleton at this point.
Yes.
Alright, go for it, Nimbleton, ask him.
So, we're up to 2 gold on him getting stabbed and 1 gold saying she's gonna walk away in a huff.
What you mean, silver?
Or silver, sorry.
I was about to say, what did you
No,
what did you run me
Damn, Nimbleton's swindling over here.
He's
Yeah.
fleecing Jezza out of more money. Shush, guy. Shush.
He just looks at you and goes, bet on what? What are the bets currently?
So, 2 silver, says he's gonna get stabbed. I'm in on that one because I kind of hope it happens. And then 1 silver saying that, she's just gonna walk away kind of angry.
Well, if... Hold on, I gotta actually roll one more thing for him. Okay, doesn't work, so I can't use that. How do I want to phrase this? Well, I mean, things seem to be going okay, but Yorman is probably the most socially inept out of all of you, which is insane considering you're standing next to me. So...
Like, above game, could we have seen her hold out an egg?
Yeah, it's very obvious.
Like, guys, come on. The 2 reptiles, she holds out an egg. There's obviously something on her. She's gonna shank him.
Well, you also forget... Actually, you guys wouldn't know this, so I apologize. So let me spice things up a little bit here. The reason she wears that blindfold is if she looks at him in the eyes, he turns to stone. So I'm going to put my silver on him turning into a pillar in the middle of the desert.
Ah, shit, I wanna change.
No, that's cheating.
Nah.
No,
I-
next. No,
Come
next.
on, I didn't know
You can't
that.
weasel now.
That's so awesome.
He's just gonna bonk you with the butt of his staff. Doink! No, you can't
It is-
whinge now.
It is not awesome to lose an ally to an ex who can turn him into a pillar. That does us no good at all.
I mean, yes, but it's still gonna be hilarious.
Okay, I can see why that would be funny to you, but it will be a lot less funny when we have less people going up against horrors beyond your imagination.
Ah,
I mean,
No.
yeah, but think about the pose he could be in for eternity.
Alright, I will put a quick pause on that. Yorman.
So, Yorman, if she lets him, he's gonna get close. Like, for an embrace.
She will just, before you can move and do that, she's just going to... She will also, kind of at the same time, this makes more sense. You're moving closer for an embrace, and she moves closer to you. The rest of you watch them take a step forward towards each other, and she's still speaking in
Stab him.
Draconic, looks at you and goes, they do know that, 1, they're not fucking quiet, and 2, we understand what they're saying, right?
They're not the brightest bunch.
What kind of invalids are you traveling with?
The kind of people who are hairy enough to keep me warm when it's freezing out.
Boom.
I do have something I wish to actually say away from everybody. I just had to keep the facade up for appearance. You are the first and only mother of my only child. When I'm all done, I would like to come back and raise this child with you.
You've slept with hundreds of people and have a wife. How the hell have you managed not to have another child?
Because my wife is the ocean, not an actual person. Have you never heard a sailor say the sea is their wife?
Oh, you people are so weird.
Evan.
I gave you the offer. I've given you the offer. It's up to you to decide.
You do know that a demon lives and controls the sea, right?
Yes, I'm actually well aware of that.
So are you married to the demon?
No, it's a figure of, it's a figure of, it's a figure of speech. I was taught it by the other sailors that I grew up with. It just means more that we're an adventurous lot. We love to go sailing and explore.
You can't see her eye. Well, actually, to explain the blindfold, especially now that you're closer, you've always been able to see her eyes, but because it's not direct contact, it doesn't hurt
Yeah.
you. So you see her snake-like eyes kind of narrow in a, you know the Tom and Jerry meme where Jerry's like putting his hands up and squinting.
Yeah.
She's giving you that look, like, what?
No sailor is truly married to the sea. It's just an expression. It means they love the freedom of the waters. How did you not know this? Do people really think sailors are married to the ocean? Like we go through the full ceremony?
I don't talk to sailors. I talk to them long enough to get goods from point A to B. I don't like sailors. Never have.
Like me.
Well, we spent months together. The others are just, there and gone, there and gone. They say something annoying. What's with the blindfold?
I can't believe no one's met a Medusa before. I feel like the blindfold's self-explanatory the moment I met you.
Not everybody's from the Freeman Isles or whatever the hell you called them.
Fair. I always read a lot of monster books as a kid, too. My brother loved monsters, he really did.
Yeah. Anyway, back in common, this individual that was talking to Yorman, by the way, while you're going for the embrace, you get that sly step up like you're going to get an embrace, and then she kind of like sidesteps you and moves around, not in a malicious way or an angry way, but more of a I'm screwing with you now because I can way. Just looks at
He just does like that thing of like, oh, hard to get, kind of turns and just has a smile.
Yep,
But doesn't chase her.
Yep, that's exactly. Yeah, you're reading the vibes correctly. She just looks at all of you.
That's not a problem.
Alright, let's see, we've got a blue horn thing. I know what you are. You're a tiefling. We got a cat who's loud and obnoxious. We've got that guy who looks like a threat, and then we've got this walking pile of blankets. So, how was the loudest group in the country of Ashfall doing?
Have these people seriously never seen a bear?
I've seen the panda bears. You don't look like them, though.
Walking pile of blankets.
She got it right on the nose.
Jeez, you guys get along so well.
Oh, gentlemen, where are my manners? Gents, this is Stella Silvertongue, the most beautiful Medusa in the whole world.
Could you, like, stab him, like, just a little bit, real quick? Please.
She already has before.
I'll make you a deal. I'll stab him if I can stab all of you.
Deal.
Nah, it ain't
You
worth
sound
it.
just like him.
I'm a smuggler. Everything's a deal.
Nah, it ain't worth it.
Yeah, he'll just get stabbed later. It's okay.
So are you in need of services, or are you just resting?
Resting, definitely. And then I'm gonna look over to, crap, I'm forgetting his name now.
Jezariah?
Yeah, Jezariah. Do you think we should use their help to get smuggled into the city?
Are they any good?
Extremely.
How do you figure?
They got me up to the north.
Oh, holy shit, they are good. Yeah, what do you
Told
charge?
you.
Oh, I charge. Let's see, there's. Oh, this is gonna be a rough one. Not gonna count the blanket guy because I can make him into blankets. That's fine. The cat is pretty. I mean, the cat could just stand out in the open. The tiefling could stand out in the open, so I really only need to smuggle 2 of you. Let's call it 100 gold. You just see Jezza sigh. A platinum. You have a platinum. He just reaches into one of his pockets and he flicks it at her. She takes it and hands it to you, Yorman, and just says, "Bite that for me."
He does it with the most yes, dear look. And bites it.
God.
She reaches her hand back out for it.
It's genuine. Hands it to her.
Good enough. You 3 will be sleeping in this cart, and as you guys are starting to get up on the hill, you do see that they have a couple more camels with a cart.
Ugh, good, a place. Well, that's good at least. Omen's just stretching out his arms, just trying to like. Mostly just to limber up so when he gets into the cart, he's not going to be cramped.
So what? Do I need to assume a position or something if I'm pretending to be blankets?
No, you could
Yes.
literally just lie there.
Oh, great.
Oh. She points at you, Omen.
Hmm.
You seem to be touched by sleep.
Blink.
Any strange people in your dreams? The silence is a little bizarre. Uh-oh, I crashed.
Visited by an individual that is rather beautiful. I will wholeheartedly admit.
Hold on.
And
Hey, hold on. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
I hit a small dip in my voice on Discord, so I'm unfortunately going to need you to repeat that. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I have met a woman in my dreams lately who is rather beautiful. I will wholeheartedly admit. And she says she wound up telling me everything I see, she sees. So she is aware of all of you as she like looks between the group, as he looks between the group. Sorry, Freudian slip there. And she's also the reason as to why I rejected my father's blood and why he nearly beat me with an inch of my life the last time we encountered each other.
You're in for an interesting ride.
Oh, I know that look on
How
your face.
so?
You've got a story.
Oh, do I want to tell you, or do you want it to be a surprise?
I'd rather find out myself, honestly.
She holds up her ring. One of the many rings on her hand. I'm able to sense presences of certain things. It's one of the powers of the ring. I can sense undead, fiends, all that sorts of thing. And, yeah, it's a sleep wraith. Which means sleep is getting more powerful.
Huh. Wait. Does that mean that this... I've been getting visited by... Questions for later. He'll just shrug to himself. More or less Violet knows the way his questions to ask her when he sleeps again.
Well,
Wait.
yes, Yorman,
Should have sleep wraith?
that is correct.
Aren't those ghosts?
Nope.
Fair enough.
I would say beware of evil, the evil that they cause, but this one seems to be benevolent more than malevolent. Otherwise, that one wouldn't be walking around anymore, and the rest of you would be slowly dropping and succumbing to a desperate need to go to bed.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, she could have very easily been siphoning off all of your energy this entire time, and you would have, since you keep talking to her, she could have killed you pretty quickly.
Oh.
Damn it, Omen.
Wait, what? His eyes just get a little wide at that.
Well,
You guys say I'm
the power of sleep is not very well explored, but you know, the people that love to sleep are typically in a dangerous position to miss out on life or become weak, and people who get visited by sleep wraiths who think they're there to benefit them because that's part of the trick. For some, not all. Let me specify, it's not all of them. But if they decide to trick you, they can just keep you finding more and more ways to go to sleep until they've siphoned off all of your energy and moved on.
This sounds like something that would stick onto Nixley, not Omen.
There must be more to his bloodline after all. Who knows?
Omen, in a minor bit of nerves, will just reach down and finger the ring on his left hand. Well, that's certainly good to know now.
Like I said, if it was truly evil, you'd already be dead.
Some small comfort that is.
And, Omen, I need you to roll me a perception with advantage.
Oh boy!
Uh-oh.
He's coming for you.
Not 20.
You do see, as you're kind of moving your arm around, you do start to see very briefly a bit of a purple after image. Very briefly, and then it goes away. Because of the path that you've gone towards, in certain situations, and you'll need to write this down, you will have advantage in seeing certain things, which I will tell you when they occur.
Oh.
Natural spirit cannibal, sleepy wraith.
Nice, dude.
Sleeping in the woods, sleep.
Well, it's more so at this point, if somebody is afflicted with something or made a deal with something, he'll be able to see it in some capacity.
Yo, he's like a... Oh, what the fuck are they called? The ones that like can see the spirits afflicting people.
Yeah.
A medium?
Yeah, you're like a
Anim-
medium now, dude.
Not.
An animist?
No, it's
Are you
not.
an animist?
It's more so just like,
That's
it depends on the situation, but like how he saw a small purple after image. You know, he might be able to sense or see that there is more to what somebody is saying. Like, it's more of the perception is more like a visual insight almost. Like, you could see if there is an allegiance there.
Alright.
That's one of the late game abilities of the animist class in Pathfinder.
Yes, it is. Why I like them.
Occult interference?
Well, it's more like energy interference with the way that things are kind of run in this world. Because, I mean, like I've explained, the pantheon isn't so much that there's gods; it's more like concepts that are, or the
Parentheses energy.
like how
So-
necrexia exists because the concept of death is ever present. That's how they can manifest and have power. They are the embodiment of. It's not like they're actual, it's not like there's actual gods. It's more like physical manifestations of concepts.
Concepts. Oh yeah, I get you.
So,
So-
Jack,
What a cl-
so you're, I'm like, so you're saying Jack Dewey could exist in this world? the
He could if it was connected in any way.
the
So-
god of sheer chutzpah.
So I guess
also,
Would a
sorry.
cleric? Oh, sorry. Would
No,
a
no.
cleric work more like a shaman in this game then?
I haven't run cleric really, other than certain planned NPCs. If you guys choose to play this world again, which I hope that you'd want to in the future, if you choose to go cleric, we would have to discuss the mechanics of all that.
All right, written down.
Mhm.
But
I mean, I got a potential next character already in the making, so.
but
You could bend them to be a shaman fairly easily.
Mhm.
all right, that's all fine and good, but I have to put us on a break, or this game is going to end right here because I will piss a pool all over my desk. So it's time for me to get moving on. Let's take our 10.
All right, and that's it. In that case, this break is sponsored by Martin Manzini.
Hey, great ad
Hey,
read.
hey.
Hey, trucker.
Yes.
In the commercials for, or the, I guess not commercial, but like the advertisement for the new Witcher game.
I haven't personally seen it, but I'm thoroughly enjoying watching the community destroy itself over it.
I don't get why people are mad. It was set
I
up for
can
Siri to
I
be the
can
next
explain
Witcher.
it. Yeah, but see, hang on. I can actually explain it perfectly.
All right, let's hear it.
Geralt spends almost the entirety of the third game trying to get her to understand that being a Witcher is not good for her. Like he straight up says, "Do not do this." And then CD Projekt is like, "Nah, we're gonna have her be a Witcher anyway." So all that, character growth and development and all that shit with Geralt means nothing. And that pisses
Yeah,
a
but
lot of people off.
the canonical ending of the video game is Siri becoming a Witcher like him.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing about that though. Geralt straight up tells Ciri she is stronger than him with her natural abilities. She doesn't need to be a Witcher. She can fight like one. She's
But she
been
doesn't have to go
trained
through that
like one.
process.
And she doesn't have to go through the absolutely terrible trial of the grasses to do it.
Yeah.
She can literally fight like one. She's been trained like one. Why
Yeah.
on earth would she want to actually be one? Because she doesn't get any
Benefit.
added benefit other than, oh great, she's a Witcher now. Ooh.
I
It
don't.
literally feels like they're just trying to check a box.
Yeah.
Like they
I
could have
don't-
told the same story without her being a fucking Witcher.
I don't know. Part of me doesn't think she went through the trial of Gross. At least not the full trial.
The game straight up, like the synopsis of the fourth game, and the guy that made it straight up says she did.
I'm so excited.
Oh,
to
and
play it,
by the way, CD Projekt, if you're going to make
dude. Oh
if you're
God.
if you're gonna make Siri less attractive, then do the same thing on that statue that you're selling for an ass load of money. Stop trying to play the
Alright.
same side, the different sides of the same coin.
Have
Alright,
you
boys.
watched the
I know
new
there's some
Star Wars series to change the subject?
The new what?
The skeleton crew or whatever
Yeah,
they call
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Mark, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
No,
Oh,
no.
I
no.
fucking hate everything Disney has done to Star Wars.
Fair enough.
Like, the only good Disney Star Wars movie is Rogue One. Season 1 of The Mandalorian, near perfect. Season 2, a little less so. The only good thing about the Obi-Wan Kenobi show is the last 15 minutes of the last episode. And it only just barely saves it. Especially when you realize that that could have been a trilogy of movies with a much better story had Disney not, you know, screwed the guy over that wrote it and just said, we're going to make a TV show out of it. Brr.
Speaking of Star Wars, though, I've been sending you some solid Star Wars content, Mark.
I've probably watched a few. It's been while I was at work. I
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
watch those.
I'm not exactly the king of timing.
I watched the
I'm,
first two
I'm,
episodes, Chucker.
I'm one of those people that wishes I could go back in time and say, look, George, it sounds great, but trust me, don't do it. It's not worth it, George. Yeah, it's $4 billion, George, but they ruin it, man.
I mean,
Rogue
yeah,
One is literally
they
the
definitely
only good.
haven't helped. But I've watched I watched the first two episodes of Skeleton Crew, and I mean, it's its own series at this point.
Actually, you know what? I have to retract part of my statement. I will admit, Andor was pretty damn good, but everything else, eh.
I generally I want to see
I
where they're
liked
going with it.
Andor.
I want to see where they're going with Skeleton Crew because the story, it seems like it's related to, you know, kind of the Republic before everything happened,
Well, I mean,
because
the problem
I mean, I can spoil
Disney
a little bit.
has the problem Disney has is that there are literally hundreds of books.
Uh-huh.
And for the longest time, before Lucas sold everything to Disney, Lucas basically said, so long as any of your books do not change the core story of the Skywalker saga, he basically accepted, anything as, rote.
Canon.
That's how we got Revan. That's how we got Knights of the Old Republic. That's how we got all of the awesome stuff that exists in the extended lore of Star Wars. But then Disney buys it and they buy LucasArts and Lucasfilm,
And they don't
and they
like it.
basically say, we're going to not accept any of that, and we're just going to hire, you know,
People to make,
slightly interested but disinterested parties to make incredibly shitty movies.
yeah. No, I feel ya. I like where they're kind of going with Rogue One, but they're definitely leaving it. They're kind of pushing
Like,
it, in my opinion, based off of the second episode I watched.
the better Disney Star Wars material is the stuff we got when they let Filoni and Favreau do their thing.
But I do like the idea of the story of the Skeleton Crew because it could be interesting.
I want to know what's going to happen with Eclipse. Have you heard about that yet?
Yeah, that game's been talked about since 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's supposed to take place like 300 or 400 years before the events of episode 1.
Yeah.
And admittedly, it looks great. But the jaded, cynical part of my soul is like, how are they going to fuck it up?
Is Blame back?
Because, of
And that's
course,
my fear with it too.
Blame you back yet?
Looks great, but how are they gonna mess it up? Because Outlaws looked great, but look where it's at.
Right, it don't seem like Blame is currently back, which is fine.
Have you played
Like-
Outlaws at all?
No, I refuse to. I refuse.
I didn't either. I wanted to, but then
I didn't.
I saw.
The only way-
I'm here. I'm
Hangout.
just muted.
Oh, there he is.
All right.
I'm here. I'm just
The only
muted.
way I'm playing that is if it comes up for free and I don't actually have to spend money on it.
Right.
Because the best way to get rid of some of this cringe crap is to vote with your wallet and not buy it.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Honestly, though.
Chaos, are you here?
I'm here but muted.
All right.
Yep.
Are we ready to get going?
I'm ready.
All right.
Make Star Wars great again.
All right. With that,
Guys, that's what we got to do. We got to win a couple lottos, pool our money, buy it from Disney, and we can make Star Wars great.
all right.
again.
I don't want to sully
There's
this
no
incredible
way.
moment. Let's just move it along. All right. You all go to sleep at this point. I assume that that's fair to do. No money exchanges hands because everybody was wrong.
Can I talk to Stella?
Sure.
Yeah, he just kind of wants to like pull her away from the group for a little bit if possible.
Yeah, I'll say
Not
this
too
is
far,
during,
just enough out of earshot.
I'll say this is during the nighttime. The goons have all agreed to stay watch.
Yeah. You said it's been what, 3 months since we've seen each other last?
Yep.
You sure that's my kid?
Just holds up an egg.
Sorry. But I am serious. When this is all over, I'd like to be with you and help you raise it. If you let me.
How's that going to work? You stay on the ocean, I stay on the land.
Well, maybe it's time I get rid of the sea legs and become a landlubber again.
And your precious grandfather is just going to let that slide?
Well, you know, someone could write him a letter saying I died. Or I could write him a letter explaining that I'm siring the next generation.
We can discuss that when it becomes appropriate.
So I can see you again then.
Like I said, we can discuss that when it becomes appropriate.
Good. He'll start heading back towards the car. I did miss you though. You were a wonderful one.
She doesn't say anything. She's just kind of looking off past where you used to be.
Get some sleep, you're gonna need it.
I know how to run things.
Oh, let me worry.
You get the sense it's not so much that she's bitter at you by any means. It's more so she's been independent for how long?
Yeah, he gets it. She's been independent basically her whole life, and he's just like, okay, I have an actual kid. I should step up. He wants to then be like, okay, I should be a good dad. I should be a good person. And it's like okay, here's a guy who's always done everything in his life. Here's a girl who's done everything in her life. They're not going to meld as well as they want.
There's going to be a lot of awkward, there could be a lot of awkward every other weekend visitations in your future, depending on how this goes. I'll just say that.
Look, I'll get the visitation. You get them on weekdays, I get them on weekends. I'll take them out to the ocean and we'll go sailing.
Your kids
Shit,
will
teacher conference?
your kids will cope by saying yay 2 Christmases, but we'll see how it goes.
Yay, 2 Christmases and 2 birthdays.
Isn't it
By the
fun
way-
being from a broken home?
Yay, I was
By the way,
raised in
Flame,
one.
did you say you were a good one or are?
A what now?
earlier, did you say you were or you are?
Or what?
When you told her that she was a good woman, I think that's what you said.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yes.
Yeah, but you used the word were.
No.
It's like, bruh.
No, sorry. If I said word, that's not what he meant. If that came out that way, sorry. It's
That's
supposed to be
really
you are a good
rude.
woman.
Well, I mean, it still would have been thematically appropriate. I mean, they have technically not seen each other, so. But anyway, moving
Yeah,
on.
but not when he's trying to be all Casanova like. You gotta say R. Be a pirate.
It's
say
your-
R.
It's Yorman. He's smooth, but when he actually tries, he fucks up. Come on.
I'm hitting
He's sober.
I've hit the ejector seat on this. We got things to get towards.
Okay.
Day breaks and you guys start moving in the exact way that you were told to. Jezza and Yorman get to snuggle up to Elijah, and it is a very uncomfortable and hot journey. The rest of you get to walk freely and enjoy the company of Stella and the other 4 goons.
Do the goons, what kind of weapons do the goons have?
So far you only see heavy crossbows, but you don't know if they have anything else.
Those are pretty nice. My friend Elijah, he uses one of those too.
They are good, yes, they're quite nice.
Have you had a chance to use one of these?
And he's gonna like, kind of unfurl his. He has like a little cloak on, and he's gonna just unfurl it to the side there, and you'll see the pistol just kind of hanging, jerry rigged at his hip.
In unison, you just hear, yes, the #1 rule of gun safety, yes. To have fun, I hear.
Yes,
God.
that is exactly. You know, this is good. Yes.
They know.
We have a secret for you about that.
Ooh. Do tell.
They're just, are you sure that you can handle it?
I have plenty of secrets.
The real #1 of gun safety is to treat all guns as if they are loaded.
Oh, okay. So then the second rule is have fun, yes?
No, actually, that is a bit of a misnomer, if you will. That is more of keep your finger off of the button, you see, the trigger as they call it in some areas, until you are ready to shoot.
He's kind of like on his fingers going, rule 1 is
keep going.
The third rule is extremely important, especially with how you have that jammed in certain directions. It is always point the gun in the safe direction.
And I assume safe as in to someone I don't want to shoot, yes?
No. You do not want to point it at anything that you do not wish to destroy.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Because those things do destroy, you understand, yes?
So I wouldn't want to do this.
and he'll just point his finger at them, not the gun, just his finger.
One of them just kind of like puts its head back real quick. Yes, precisely, not that.
Okay, that's good.
Are you ready for the 4th and most important rule?
Yes.
Be sure of your target and what is behind it. You must know the surroundings of your target so you do not hurt somebody.
Is that all of them, or is there more?
Well, I guess you could say that the fifth and final rule could be to have fun, but fun should be the last thing on your mind when operating such destructive devices.
I'm still gonna put it as 5 because this thing is pretty awesome.
You should probably tell your friends about this.
None of them even wanted to mess with it, so I don't think that they care to even shoot them.
Sure, I understand. They are a bit unwieldy for people that have never seen them.
Yeah, I'm still trying to learn how to use it and stuff, but each time I shoot it, I'm getting a little better.
Practice is perfection, is it not?
This is true, yes.
Yes, very good.
So, how long have you been with Stella?
We have formed the Moon Veil a long time ago.
So you guys are close friends then.
I suppose as much could be discerned from that, yes.
That's pretty cool. Me and Elijah, we're pretty good friends too.
Which one is the Elijah?
He's the bear. He's what Stella calls a rug. This isn't true. He's not a rug.
I see that he is not flat and laying on the ground.
Cool. Well, if you have any extra pointers on how to properly use this thing, or like to help me be pretty good with this pistol, that would be awesome.
Keep a firm grip but maintain a somewhat loose posture. That way you do not get hit in the nose.
I almost did one time, and that was pretty bad.
Do not use it to clean your teeth either.
I never thought of doing that.
It is also not proficient in scratching your back.
Yeah, I don't think it would really do a good job. It's not really as pointy as my claws.
It is also a poor choice to use it to adjust your hat.
Unless you want it to be intimidating.
Yes, but that violates one of the many rules.
Yeah, that's true.
Could you really be so foolish as to be willing to destroy your own hat? I think not.
I mean, it may not even be my own hat. Usually, if I'm wearing a hat, it's something that I just got because it looked cool. It wasn't mine to begin with.
I see you are a smuggler as well.
Yes, in my own shape, way, or form.
Very good. Smuggling appears to be the only way. This country, the city, it is run by a madman who demands people worship him.
Yeah, it's pretty shitty. We're trying to take care of that. Trying to make it better.
He has statues erected of his image everywhere. His people, they go and take whatever they want. Ownership is forbidden.
Yeah, that's stupid how he does stuff like that. But like I said, our group is trying to make it better. We're trying to do whatever we can to change the way of things, and hopefully for the better.
For your sake, I hope you are not hungry, because everybody in the city is hungry. Except for the, as it were, fat cats at the top. They coincidentally get to own everything.
I mean, I'm always hungry, but it's a different kind of hunger.
I have no idea in which you are speaking, but...
Like, my belly's rumbling right now, actually. I surprise it.
And he'll just pull out one of his pears, his prickly pears, and start eating it.
Do not eat too many of those pears. You might start seeing things.
Ooh, that might be interesting. I've never had something like that happen.
You'd have to eat quite a bit of them, but... don't know how useful you will be getting visions from the desert.
Yeah, maybe on the, like, some off time I can try doing that, and maybe I'll be told something important.
see.
Well, it was good chatting with you. I'm gonna go see how Elijah is.
You can do that anytime you wish, just not in the city.
Oh, why is that? Oh, because we're trying to be incognito, aren't we?
Are you going to go talk to Elijah?
Yeah. I'm just gonna go back and talk to Elijah and tell him that
I learned some new things about this pistol I have.
See, I made the official gun safety rules mandatory. It was
You may
fun
have
torturing you for a minute, but I needed to. It is my responsibility as an entertainer to be a responsible person.
Yeah,
So-
you could hear Trucker's blood pressure.
You may have.
I'll admit, my blood pressure was roller coastering pretty hard.
So the sad
It
thing
went
is,
through the
you may have...
went through the roof when I heard Mark say like this.
Yeah,
And I'm
me
like,
too. I started getting really nervous. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead and talk
That's
to
what I was
Elijah.
hoping for. But you, the funny thing is, you may have told Nixley, all them rules. Doesn't necessarily mean he's gonna follow those rules from 1
He's gonna
to 5.
forget them immediately.
I mean, 1, 2, and 3 are kind of important to him, but like the whole, the fourth
The
one,
fourth
I
one,
think fun goes in front of that one.
Fourth one is so important.
He's gonna forget it. He might shoot somebody and there'll be like barrels behind them or something.
It's fine. Go ahead and talk to Elijah.
So yeah, Elijah, those guys are pretty cool. They know a lot about these things.
Cool. Fucking dying in here.
So, why was it that you had to be in there again? I don't. Is it because you're not well known through these parts?
I guess so. I don't look like a panda, and I can't really dress myself up like one. So they said, be a pile of blankets.
That's so stupid.
Then I gotta have these two right on top of me too to disguise them, and it's already
We're
hot.
underneath you.
Yeah, I'm having a blast, Elijah.
Actually, I'm having a lot of fun.
I
I'm
know
cold-blooded.
you
This is like sitting on a rock.
Yeah, lucky you.
That's
Though it does smell.
Look, are those spell components in your pockets, or are you just really happy to be right there?
Well, I think there's a
Oh.
lot of pickled meats and vegetables in here. At least that better be what I'm smelling.
I
sounds
mean, I
pretty
can just
miserable to
brew
me.
happy and get some acid in here.
Yeah, that's what we need. Melt a hole through the only means of transportation, so I have to buy more shit.
Well, I was gonna breathe it on Elijah specifically, but okay.
That's stupid. That's really stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys
because
sound like a
then-
married couple.
Then it'll smell like burnt hair in here. You know how bad that smells.
Hey, I've got a great idea. Hey, Nimbleton.
Yes.
I think Yorman could use his nose scratch. Can I borrow that pistol real fast?
Don't
I
you
don't
give it
think
to him.
so,
I'm breathing acid on you.
because I think what was it? I think it was like the second rule. Don't point it at something you don't want to kill.
Yes, I would never want to kill the person giving me lip in the most uncomfortable situation. You're very insightful. Thank you, Nimbleton.
See, you don't need my
Yeah,
pistol
we're
then.
best
Because that would be
buddies.
stupid.
We're gonna get... I can't wait for us to get out of here, because I'm going to turn us in to my father. He will have us married, and then I will have the pleasure of divorcing you.
You promise?
I pinky promise.
Well, too bad. I'm already taken. I already got a wife.
That's too bad. My arms are jammed at my sides.
Don't worry. I'll propose
You're-
to you later.
Thank you.
Yorman, your right hand does not count.
Speaking of which, my right hand better be pressed up against your stomach.
I think it's on mine.
That's my left.
Oh. Then who's touching my ass?
You are, it ain't me.
I'm not touching my own ass.
That's my tail. Sorry.
You're not.
How the
in
fuck
there.
are you in here? No, I just imagine we just look at Omen somehow in there.
Yeah,
now,
Omen got
hey, guys.
confused and climbed inside.
He was daydreaming.
Is that what you want,
Fuck.
Omen?
Nah, I was just fucking.
Okay.
Fucking nice one, Chaos.
He's just like, I just wanted to be included.
It's
I just
probably
want to feel
You guys
loved,
can leave
man.
me alone, man.
it's probably the various jars and everything else that's in here with us.
Jeez, it sounds like it's packed in there then.
Yes, that was the point, Nimbleton. You should become a detective because you have the uncanny ability to notice the obvious, and people would really appreciate it if you did that more.
Oh shoot, maybe I'll try being one then.
Oh yeah, they'll make you the captain of it.
You're probably right.
You're
I'm
right.
pretty darn good.
We could write stories. We could call you Captain Hindsight. Oh wait, I think that's already taken.
Ah,
Yeah,
jeez,
there's
I was
already
gonna
two of
say
them.
that's pretty good.
Hey, you be Captain 2020 though.
Go do something else, Nimbleton.
No, Nimbleton, stay here.
Now shut up. Yorman, it's
Yes.
already hot enough in here as it is.
I guess
need
if
to be
you
hotter.
need me, just call for me. I'll be by at least. Somewhere close.
Attaboy, Nixley. You go do your thing.
Are we ready to? Oh, well, here. Let me do this. Chaos, are you needing? Are you trying to do anything at the moment?
No,
All right,
not really.
What did we have for breakfast?
rations.
Rations.
Yeah,
Pickly,
I figured as
prickly
much.
pears.
Yeah, pears, rations.
Guys, I'm sorry.
If you fart, I fart, and I promise you mine burns eyes worse.
Hey, hey, you guys remember when you broke into my house and I set most of you on fire?
Hey, you remember when I spat acid on you?
Hey, you remember how that didn't really bother me too much?
Hey, you know how only because of the orb?
Hey, you remember when? And then you remember when? And then, but did you remember that? And then, but if you're remembering
Yeah,
that,
but you
then you
remember
certainly
this?
remember this.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that?
Remember when is the lowest form of conversation, Yorman?
You started it.
You guys just hear outside just. Hey, listen. How about you knock it off?
Yeah, shut up or we're gonna get caught, you idiots.
By now the cart was starting to move a little bit from Elijah just laughing.
Fuck, I love D&D, man.
Alright,
It's too easy to get lost in the sauce.
I will
It really is.
sake of brevity a lot of things. Eventually the cart does get stopped. You don't know where, but you do hear Stella just say, "Alright, we're leaving. You'll be picked up by you guys will be heading the rest of the way yourselves."
I'm gonna say in Draconic to her, where can I find you after all this?
Probably the same hill. I'll give you a week.
Me too, in case there's some teleportation fuckery.
I've given you what I can. And you
Yeah,
just hear
fine.
the footsteps leaving. The rest of you are now in control of these camels as well and start heading into the city. The guards see that you do have a wagon full of stuff and they don't seem to be bothering you at the moment. You walk into the city and things are pretty normal-ish, except for the massive statues of some random guy you've never seen. And they are literally everywhere. And there are banners with that same image that you saw Yorman wearing previously, with the three-headed cobra with the swords going through the heads. There are people that take a quick glance at you and quickly move along. Large patrols of guards everywhere. You get a little bit deeper into the city and you start seeing guards walking. You see guards having like a couple of families sitting outside of their homes while they're walking in and grabbing stuff and leaving. Things are not looking very good. You do see eventually a large group of Yuan-Ti gathered by one of these banners, and the guards are kind of watching them, getting very upset, but they're not currently doing anything, so they can't necessarily do something about it. And as you get a little closer, one of them lights the banner on fire, and they start scattering in different directions as the guards start chasing them down. You see a few people that are getting searched by guards. You're seeing a few people getting beaten and arrested by guards. It's pretty grisly the deeper you get into the city. But eventually you are starting to see one of the pyramids that you know you need to head towards. You're starting to notice that, as you can see on the map here, they seem to be on the four edges of the city, and then the big one in the middle appears to be the palace. So you could... I'll say that... Let me get to the actual Roll20 page. Okay, that's frustrating. My computer doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. I'll say that you are pretty much in between these first two, so you can decide which one you want to go to from there. I'll let that be an out-of-game decision if you want to take a minute to discuss it.
I guess. Just above game. So the prince doesn't know what guards these towers, right?
Well, he said that it's been so sporadic that he's not sure if anything is.
Okay, so
Could
he wouldn't
very well
know.
be that what's inside is guarding the towers.
Pretty much, yeah. That's a safe
Yeah,
assumption.
that was my
Prisoner
thing,
and
like,
warden all in one. That's how I see it. It's the prisoner and the warden. We kill it, there'll undoubtedly be some exterior change to it. Something, whatever the hell is inside the pillars. If it dies, it's gonna make some kind of racket outside that's gonna catch someone's attention. So we gotta think smart about this. If we do once we start killing and taking out these creatures, there's bound to be some type of external change to the outside of the tower that they're in. Like the pyramid might stop glowing, something might happen that'll catch whoever it is as it father's attention.
The whole thing crumbles.
If it starts crumbling, we are in serious shit, because then the guards will be on high alert looking for anyone that might be trying to get near the pillars afterwards.
Yeah, but won't we have the won't we also have the other armies that we just recruited to come help us during that time?
Mayor?
You're not sure where they are, but you know that you have their
Backing.
you know that you have their backing.
So let's just assume, for the sake of assumption, that if like, let's say first pillar or whatever goes down, let's say that's a good enough symbol for them to think, okay, let's attack.
If that's the signal for them to attack, then that'll give us an advantage, because the guards will be too busy scrambling both in and out, trying to not only figure out what's causing the pyramid to go down, also dealing with people that are people inside the city, seeing that go down, seeing it as their chance to get a second wind to really put the pressure on them. And then there are the guards rushing outside to try and stop whatever invasion's happening. Way I see
Yeah.
it, if we bring down the first pyramid, we could be very well looking at a chance to finding a rat way or something to hide after the first boss goes down, to rest and recover, and hopefully encounter people that will give it a chance to get together enough to get organized. And if we get those people on our side, we can really start cranking up the pressure on the guards.
While I do
Yeah, but-
appreciate the strategizing, which one do you want to go towards between the two?
I think that top one.
This one here?
Yeah, that's my.
Alright, we have one vote for right.
If we take too much time between towers, they'll get reinforcements and it'll be that much harder to get the second one.
We have to
It's a
start somewhere.
matter.
The city is massive, so I will tell you that. Like, as much as time is against you, it is also with you, because they have to now spread out to 4 corners of a city that size is almost quadruple what you had been in.
So like Rome, like all of Rome, or like big as Rome, or fucking big as
The
Byzantine?
Dallas Fort Worth Metroplex.
It's we'll go with Rome right now, just because saying the Dallas Fort Worth Metroplex is going to give me anxiety.
Exactly. So let's stick with that. So yeah, we'll be doing with
I'm
a
down
lot
with
with a
right.
very big sprawling escape. So we'll
In terms of game, this is going to take you multiple days in game.
understood.
Yeah.
So
Like, you're going to be able to make it, especially if you have the right transportation, you'll be able to make it to each pyramid in a day or less, but you still have to find places to hide.
exactly, that's the
When-
issue. Getting to the
when-
pyramids.
But at this point, like, just for the sake of time and everything, I do need you guys to pick, and I've only got
Alright.
one vote for right.
Do we
I'll
know
take right.
anything about
Right.
the pyramids?
Okay?
Nope.
No. Okay. I mean, I'm down with right as well. So.
Let me just... I
It's
gotta-
unanimous.
Yep, I gotta check my notes real quick to make sure I'm giving you the correct fight.
Oh, you've chosen wrong.
Oh no, you've
It's
chosen the one boss that has counters for all your abilities. Yorman, your acid heals it.
Oh, this one is a very fun fight. Okay, I'm glad you chose that one.
Oh
See,
shit.
Shit.
not what we wanted to hear at all.
Hey, if we get the hardest one out of the way first, we got a better chance.
Yeah, the
Fun
toughest
for
one, but-
who, Mayor? Fun for who?
Don't
Yeah,
worry
which
about
one
it.
of us is gonna have fun fighting it?
Don't worry about that.
Can I? Oh, let's hopefully I can freeze it like the Hydra.
Well,
Shoot the eyes.
I will say, just for the sake of brevity, that after about, I would say, since you have the cart and the camels and everything, it's about an hour and a half's travel, seeing more and more horrors as you go, that you eventually do make it to the entrance of the first pyramid, and you guys kind of hear Jezza whisper very quietly, each pyramid only has one room. It's just a massive hollowed out structure. So it's pretty much in and out.
Any clues as to what's inside?
What part of the city are we in?
Oh, I've been in the
Nice.
part that's right.
This would be the
The
west side.
Oh.
Oh wait, yeah, you were
West.
right. Sorry, east. The eastern one, yeah.
Eastern corner.
Oh, something that my father called Tetris.
Oh, fuck.
Can I make a check on
No.
could make like an Arcana check, but
I mean,
Oh, you're
we've seen the
correct.
Metal Men. That's 19 on the die for a 21.
some people in certain areas call artificers tech priests, and given
Wait,
how this guy is, you're assuming that's what's going on.
I know how Yorman's gonna. Wait, you mean those tinkerer guys that can make shit?
Something like that, yeah. They've been
Ah,
building him technology to help him live too.
fuck. This
Better-
is gonna be annoying.
Hurry up and enter.
Go, 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 go.
All right, let's do this. Elijah.
Allow me to. Sorry for the audience. I have to do some. You don't need to watch me draw a rectangle for these fellas.
Don't forget the music too.
I gotta go find
Wow,
some.
chicka wow, chicka wow, chicka wow, chicka wow, chicka wow.
Yeah, this will be a good one. Let me copy and paste that for you guys real quick. Enjoy the very brief break, audience. I will be just gotta play with something real fast. Make sure I'm looping it.
Ooh.
Alright, I
God
need
damn
initiative
it.
from everybody.
There we go.
And token placements. Do I have to place you, Trucker?
Yeah, I'm still driving.
A, B, C, D. I don't know how to spell. Where
And
the-
hey Mayor, who's this music by?
ZH8.
This is still Fantasy Meditations.
Go check him out, folks. He's really good. Oh, they're really good.
Very generous individual who gave us permissions to use his stuff for our channel, and I appreciate him greatly for that.
Fuck. I feel like it's a waste, but nat 20 for me.
Ugh. A waste indeed, but at least.
I
you
mean,
know,
hey, I can squat up, I guess.
I'm going to assume that you'll be going next.
$22 for me.
What'd you get, Omen?
18.
Elijah?
9.
If I had $1 for every time you couldn't roll initiative.
You'd have enough for
Be
scratch.
really
You'd have about $10 at this point.
Yeah, and like Chaos just said, I could go buy some scratchy boys at the bodega. Okay, this is gonna be fun because I get to mess with a mechanic I've never gotten to mess with before.
Oh no.
These two in unison 5, 10, 15, 20 move up to you guys.
Oh.
This one, you see them pull out a stone and smash it on the ground back here by this guy, who then gets some energy. And then this one, because they basically share a turn, will do the same. And now they get to make 2 attacks each. This one is going to back up by 10, 15, and you'll see him pull out a halberd. And he is going to throw it at you, Omen.
Can I deflect missiles?
I don't know.
Not on a halberd. It's too big of an item. I'm more surprised the thing can chuck a halberd like a spear.
He's not. He's like, he's grabbed it with one hand and is like basically side throwing it like a hatchet.
Oh, so it's spinning.
Yes.
What the
You
fuck?
sure I can't deflect missiles that?
Well, it's
Yeah,
no
'cause-
longer a missile at that point.
You could deflect missiles on a hatchet, but because it's a larger weapon, you can't because of its size.
But that is a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Hold on. You haven't seen what makes this so interesting yet.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. I get another d6 with that.
Oh, fuck. We're in trouble. We're in trouble.
That is 9 regular damage and 4 lightning damage as this thing sinks into your stomach. And you see this guy clap his hands, and it wrenches back out of your stomach and goes back into his hand. Because I gave him returning weapon.
Oh shit, these guys got magnets.
Oh hell.
And he winds up and throws again at you, Yorman.
Guys, we're gonna lose. These guys got the power of magnets. They understand how they work. We're dead.
Yeah, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. These guys have studied the magnet. There's no question on how these magnets
God.
work.
No, and I don't have the Magnet King in this game. No.
Unfortunately for me, that one misses. The second one is now going to take his 4 attacks. Now, mind you, they only get, or his 2 attacks. Mind you, they only get 2 attacks each this turn because they had casted something.
Go ahead. My AC's
The-
AC's only 18 right now.
Yeah, red is swinging, and I just got a solid 18 on the die for that one.
Oh man, let me cast my Shield of Faith already.
I might. That 16 regular damage and 3 lightning.
Damn.
And now he's going to another swing, but this time he's going to miss. We are now up to your turn, Yorman.
Okay. Bonus action. Shield of Faith that I'm calling Hardening Scales. Action. Swinging on this motherfucker. Right
Okay.
in front of me. Nat 20, and I'm throwing a Divine Smite on that.
Okay.
Because I want to put this thing down immediately. I'm going to do just first level Divine Smite. So, I just have to ask, is this thing a fiend, fey, or undead?
No.
Okay, so it's going to be taking 4d8 radiant damage, plus... I'm going to also activate the Hellish Rebuke thing, too.
Okay.
I'm throwing all of it on there now.
Okay.
That's 4d10 plus... on my d8. 4d8 radiant, and then... what's the longsword again? 2d6,
D10.
so then... No, not longsword, but great swords.
Great sword, sorry.
So that's another
Yeah,
46.
great sword is also 2d6, so 46. All this plus 5. Okay, let's go. Does it resist any of this? Just so I know.
No.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 40, 54, 62 points of damage.
Well, you've
My
done.
first attack.
I shouldn't say that out loud, but you've done well over half its health on that nat 20, which is pretty cool.
I just imagine Yorman sees this, he's like, oh fuck, magnets. Hit him with everything you got!
I designed this to be a very scary and tough fight, but that nat 20 pretty much trivialized it.
See, this is why paladins are fun when you get that crit. If only if I had like another smite on the end of that, probably dropped right. Second attack now. Ooh, that That might not hit with a where is my 16.
That does not hit.
I didn't think so. That's my turn. The
All right.
middleman.
Nimbleton. Red's taken quite a beating.
Taking quite a. So. Let's see. I am going to move to here. And let's see. So what I want to do is I'm going to my first shot I'm gonna shoot at blue. Which I doubt hits. That's an 18.
Recheck. I want to make sure I am being fair. That is exactly what you need.
Okay, so since I hit, I'm gonna use Enfeebling Arrow.
What does that do?
It is. So I roll my regular damage first. And then they have to make a Constitution saving throw.
14.
Except mine doesn't say what it needs to beat. Give me 1 second.
I think it's 8 plus your proficiency plus your spell ability, which should be...
Fighters, I think, are either strength or constitution.
So
That kind of stuff.
Let me look this up.
just 13.
Yeah.
Arcade. It is your proficiency plus your... It's 8 plus proficiency plus intelligence.
So it's probably. So DC 12.
Okay, so he beats it.
Okay. So he beats that main thing.
But, I mean, he's still taking the damage, so...
He's still taking that 2d6. And that is 8 2d6. So 8 necrotic and then 9 regular.
Okay.
And for my second shot, let me do my stuff here. For my second shot, I'm gonna shoot red, and I'm gonna use sharpshooter.
All right.
Oh, I definitely missed this. That's a 12.
Yeah, that one does not quite do it. Omen.
So, action search.
Oh, okay. Shit. Go for it.
And I am going to this time just kind of out a little bit of frustration, pistol to
All right.
to red.
Well, that
Wanna
is
drop
just a...
these things now.
And I'm gonna follow what they said. I am gonna get, you know, like a sturdy footing and but still kind of relaxed, not that it's gonna help me or anything. That was a 16.
That misses and you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
No!
That's fine. Might as well try. And then for the second one, We're gonna use we're just gonna regularly shoot red. That's my arrow.
Okay.
Ooh, nat 20.
That might put him down.
I wish I would have sharpshootered that. Let's see. So, 20 damage with that.
Alright, they're still up.
And that's all I can do.
Alright, Omen, it's your turn.
Yay! Let's see. I feel like we need to jump someone real quick just to get this along a little faster. So I'm gonna two-hand spear red real quick. Never mind, I just never mind advantage. That just gave me a nat 20 right off the bat. Pretty sure I'm wasting that, but whatever.
Yeah, it's a pretty big waste, but
Ah well. And D8, 2D8 actually. Mid. Yeah. 14 piercing. Hi. Remember that halberd you hucked into my stomach? Have my spear. 26 to hit
that'll hit him.
for 10 piercing. And a kick to the mouth for a 19.
That'll hit.
And 7 bludgeoning.
Alright.
As he just like slashes him across the chest and then kicks him in the same slash mark for good measure. That's how I felt when you hucked that halberd into my stomach.
The gnome looking at you right now just kind of... Oh.
Just spit on my foot.
Yep.
Just idly kicks it off like, ew, that's just gross. I'm just gonna have to kick that off my foot real quick. Like, just doing the dog leg shake to get the blood off his foot.
Alright, Elijah, I believe it's your turn. I've moved you 15 feet over so you can get a clear shot on blue. Oh, he's muted. Do you want us to skip your turn? Not quite sure how to handle this one.
He's trying to talk, but we can't. There he is.
No, that's Flame.
That's me, bud.
Oh.
I was gonna say, if it takes too long, we might have to skip him.
Wakey, wakey, trucker.
I didn't realize Nimbleton was playing trucker.
Doing the boxing
He's gonna
thing.
shoot with his crossbow.
1,
Hunter's mark, plus his other thing.
2,
Oh.
3, 4, 5. I'm making the motion. Get
Come on,
back in the
Fred.
ring.
Come on, trucker, get in the ring!
6, 7,
He could.
8,
Oh, God.
9.
Is Eddie Guerrero with the
Sorry,
He's
had to let
alive!
Harley out.
That was close. You almost were knocked out on the 10 count.
Look, with everything that's going on, when he has to go, he has to go.
Well, I get that.
Hunter's mark,
He told you.
heavy crossbow.
Well, I knew what he was going to do, but I still have to play it down the middle.
I know.
I don't think a nat 1 is going to hit.
So close. Oh,
Second attack to reload. That's my turn.
Alright. Back up to Blue, who is now going to pull out another rock and crush it. And start swinging at the only thing in front of him at the moment. Does a 15 hit you, Omen? I'll take that as a no. I think his AC is an 18. But a 25 will hit you. You are currently muted, so I will mind you of that if you're trying to say something.
Come on, internet.
Me or Omen?
Omen.
Oh.
That is 11 regular damage and 2 lightning damage, and he is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He has the mobile feat, so you cannot take an attack of opportunity against him, and that is his turn. We are up to Yorman.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright, I can get right here. Yorman's going to reach his hand out with that talon claw that he got a while back. And I'm going to cast, for the first time, Cloying Darkness. And I'm going to upcast this. So this is, I make a ranged spell attack. If it hits, this guy will take 2d8 necrotic damage. And then he will have to make a con save. If it fails the con save, he's blind.
Right?
Does a 17 hit this guy?
No.
Oh, that's my turn.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just doing this in case Chaos's internet went to hell. Nimbleton, it is your turn.
Thank you for letting me know that.
so I am going to move. I'm not to move too far. I'm going to move to here.
Sorry about that, I was AFK for a second.
And I'm going to shoot him twice. The first one will be sharpshooter. 29.
Yes, that'll hit.
Yes. Well, since it's sharpshooter, actually, it would have been like 25, but regardless. That's 20 damage.
Okay.
And then we'll do, you know what, we'll just do sharpshooter again. Because why not? So 19 to hit on that one.
That gets it done.
And actually, I'm going to use... for this time, I'm just going to use Bursting Arrow.
What does that do?
It's just 2d6 for force damage.
Oh, okay.
That's 10 damage plus the regular damage as well. which is 19.
So that was 10 regular damage and then 19 additional damage, or just 19 altogether?
19 because of the sharpshooter, and then 10 with the 2d6.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure I was doing this right. Not looking great. We are up
And then
to
that's all I can do.
Omen.
Alrighty.
It does look like a stiff breeze will probably take this fella out. Sorry.
6. Two-handed spear. I'm finishing his ass. For a 20, dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Mid damage, 8 piercing.
That's literally what you needed.
When Omen like plunges the spear right into the gnome's chest, he's gonna he's gonna close the gnome's eyes and just whisper in his ear, "Rest in peace," before he gently pulls it out of his chest to make sure he doesn't like causing too much damage to the body at that point.
Upon the final gasp of breath of this gnome, I almost dropped my notebook. I kind of need that.
Thump.
Upon that final gasp of air as you stab into this gnome, you do begin to hear a rumble and a shake as the pyramid is starting to fall. We are up to Elijah, who is close enough to sprint out, if that's what you would like to do.
Yeah.
Alright. Gone. We are up to Yorman.
Yeah, I want to sprint, but on my way out, I want to, like, curb stomp the head of Red.
For 5 feet of movement, or sacrificing 5 feet of movement, I'll let you.
Yep, he just wants to make sure these things are really dead, you know? Smash the head, move anymore.
Alright.
He's already dead.
We are up to Omen. Or Nimbleton, sorry. Nimbleton.
So, I want to actually get up here. Is there any of those stones on this guy?
There are, but they seem to have no real value anymore. They were just rocks that had carvings on them, but
Can I take them anyways?
I mean, if you'd like.
I'm gonna take them anyways, and then I would use feline agility and sprint.
Okay. That takes you out. Now we're back up to you, Omen. The pyramid is starting to come down pretty rapidly at this point.
Well, time to dash. Meow.
Yeah, I assumed that you would make it out. Quite literally, as you step out of that pyramid, it begins to crumble and fall in a big cloud of dust, and you know that you need to get out of here now. And we will return back to the original song that I posted.
Run away.
Let me see if I can get the map. Alright. You guys have defeated Pyramid 1.
Awesome.
Let me get back up to here.
Sorry about that muted AFK section. I had to very quickly pull over and let Harley out.
That's alright. I was just kind of concerned because you didn't say anything at first.
Well, it happened very quickly, and with the extenuating circumstances, when he has to go, it is imminent.
Yeah,
So-
I understand. I apologize. Alright. The day is... It's about mid-noon, I'd say you guys hightail it out with Jezza pretty quick, considering.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that for the sake of everything, that you're about 30 or so minutes away from what you've just gone through. Is there anything you want to do? Do you want to attempt to do another one, or do you guys want to try to hide and rest?
I mean, I'm good to try another one. I still got a bit of my spell slots and stuff to go.
We could try another one before they get too many people defending it.
I should be okay.
Alright. I will say you guys could go to the south, or you could head north.
I say north.
How many of those rocks did I get, by the way?
Let me check.
So I know.
You have 7.
And should I just label them as engraved rocks?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay.
Special rocks. Okay, Harley. Okay.
Well, it would seem that the North Pyramid is probably the closer one from where we just came from. But it's up to you guys if we go to the farther one.
Well, I'd say based off of where you've made it, it would be kind of like the equivalent of being here, which means that north and south are pretty much equal, and I've got to vote for north.
North.
2 for north.
It is.
3 for north. That's majority. We are heading north. Oh, that's
Democracy.
another democracy manifest. Speaking of democracy manifest, this will be this will be a fight.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm so excited. The mockery. What do I think? This dude's got guns.
You know what? I'll spoil this for you just real quick. You'll hope that you would have wished that he had guns.
Oh god, he's got bazookas.
He has cannons.
RPGs at Walmart.
He's a grenadier.
You guys travel for about 2 hours. It's starting to become... What's weird is you were expecting a high guard presence, but you seem to be going in a direction that the guards are not coming from, at least from now on. The further away from the pyramid you get, the more you're starting to see the same old song and dance with the guards doing generally terrible things to the citizens and all of that jazz. But they
Desert,
don't...
your hometown sucks.
Yes, thank you, Elijah. Would you also like to become second in command of the Guard of Obvious?
No.
I don't
Oh.
think you can take that from me.
That's why he's second in command, Nimbleton.
I think I can hold both titles.
And because the DM won't screw up this time, Jezza will join you for this fight. I apologize for that.
I was gonna say we're doing this for him, and he's not even helping.
Yeah,
Ugh.
he was supposed to,
Trying
but
you so
I
well.
forgot to place his token, and I didn't realize that until the fight was already moving. But yeah, after about 2.5 hours, you guys do make it to the next pyramid. Switch that scene for you. Scene. And where is my drawing tool? No, I want rectangle. Yeah, there we go.
Be right back, bathroom.
Yeah, it won't be a bad idea. After we get ourselves placed down, I recommend that we all take a step back because this is going to be kind of a toughie. I think Flame's looking at the token and kind of knows what's up.
What now?
Looking at the token of the monster.
Oh, I haven't even looked at it. I'll take a look at it now. Fuck
We're in trouble.
you! I'm so ready.
Alright,
I'm not
Let's-
cheating. I'm not gonna go look at its step blocks, but fuck
let's
yeah.
take 2 minutes to just use the bathroom and we'll try to get this fight underway.
Oh, this is gonna be fun,
This is a
dude.
quick
You're
break,
getting some
though.
fun ones out.
Oh, that's so accurate. Hey, Mark, you here, buddy?
Yeah.
Do not read this or describe it because we will get in trouble.
Uh-oh. That's gonna be hard if it's good.
Oh, it's good. It's really good.
Wow. Wow, trucker.
Why you gotta bring politics into this?
See, what people don't realize is that Star Wars is a very political story.
I mean, yeah.
I'm sitting out of this one.
Alright, are we all back? Are we all ready to go?
That was a really
Yeah.
quick 2 minutes. Jesus.
Well, I had to pee. That's all I needed to do. I wasn't sending text messages or trying to figure out how to tame a pigeon.
I feel called out by both of those.
Okay,
Uh,
is Chaos back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright. I'm going to go
Just had
and
to change something real quick.
I'm gonna go play that same battle music as before, and let's get some initiative going. Ooh. Looks like Jez is trying to give Holden a run for his money.
oh no. Man, come on.
What'd you get?
I got a 6.
You're still doing better than Jezza.
17 for me.
Damn.
Dirty 20 for me.
What'd you get?
18 for me.
Okay, that'll be pretty easy to write down.
That's a fugly looking monster.
It is very fugly, but its stats are fun. It's one of the few monsters I know by heart.
Hmm.
All right. Let's get this party started. Sorry, I just gotta make sure. This thing just stands up and sees you, and it's almost automatic. Just gets up and starts. Just leaps over the desk. Gotta let its presence be known. You know what? We'll make this fun. Nimbleton.
Yes.
Does a natural 20 hit you?
Sounds
Wait.
like fun.
Do,
Yes.
do, 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 do. La, la, la.
Oh, this is gonna be this is gonna be a lot.
Oh god.
Yay, I don't
Nimbleton
get
where
hit first.
You take 26 fire damage as it throws a ball of fire at you immediately.
No, he takes none of that as I take all of that.
That's perfectly fine. He's got another one.
He said 25, right?
Yes. That first fireball was a nat 20. Wasn't that something? Does a 19 hit you? Ted?
Yes.
Shit, oh, there's mine.
Less damage, though. 10 fire damage. As he throws another fireball right at you. And it just stops and stares.
Homeboy is pulling the joke at. Fireball. Only fireball.
For now, until somebody gets close to it. We are on Omen.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try and put a stop to that fireball shenanigans. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Start swinging my spear at him. For a 24 to hit.
That'll hit him.
Almost max. 11 piercing. Second spear.
Hold on. What spear are you using?
The magic one.
Just checking.
For reasons.
Second spear is a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
No, I dropped the dice. Ah! Crap, where'd it go? Ugh. That one's less, so that's a 10 piercing. There it is.
Alright.
And unarmed attack. For, descending order for attack rolls. 19 to hit.
That does not hit.
Hey. Good to know.
Nimbleton.
As I'm like patting my shoulder off, like. He's just gonna knock his first arrow and sharpshooter. Yeah. I miss. It's a nat 1.
Ooh.
Hold on a minute. Oh,
Roll.
oh,
Severity.
where are you? Is this one you?
If you hit me,
Yes.
I swear to the god.
Oh, have some bad news. Roll that damage.
Ah,
It is sharpshooter.
I am aware. That's 20 damage to myself. I take it.
No, that's 20 damage to Yorman.
Oof.
So I'm changing targets.
Oh, come on. He didn't mean to do it.
Oh shit! Oh,
You got another attack.
I must. Oh, and that other one is 14.
That
And
does
you-
not hit.
That's all I can do.
Yorman. You've been burned pretty bad, and then you got shot in the ass.
I turned back at him. I took a hit for you, and this is how you repay me?
Sorry.
Easy come, easy go.
Mayor.
Yeah.
Mayor, is it bonus action or action to take a potion in your game?
Bonus.
Hey. Bonus action to use one of my 44 plus 4 healing potions. 'Cause fuck, I need it after that.
Yeah, you all got one, so.
No, I have 4, remember? I traded.
Oh, yeah, that's
All
right.
Ooh, that's actually really good. 4, 8,
Oh wait, we all got one of
12.
those.
I thought he was
15.
buying
Okay,
them
I
for
get-
all of you.
Oh,
No, I didn't share that.
Oh,
I don't need it anyways.
damn. See how it is.
9 lives. Oh,
You're gonna need them.
I will never stop fighting for this life.
it's actually like
Okay,
6.
That's my bonus action. Action 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna pull out the great sword. And I'm gonna go to town on this chunky mother flipper. Come on,
And
nat
he's
20,
gonna
nat 20.
bucket it next week.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20. Not a nat 20, but a 19 on the die for a 27.
That'll hit.
Let's put this fucker in the grave already. 14 points of slashing damage for the first attack, and yes, it is magical damage.
I know. I remember what weapon you have.
I'm just letting you know. And then 17 to hit on the second attack?
That does not hit, unfortunately.
I know it doesn't. Fuck. That is my turn.
Elijah, it's your turn. I will move you in appropriate range just so that you don't technically hit somebody.
Dankeschön. I will apply my hunter's mark to the appropriate target.
Dankeschön, Herr Mayor.
And I will release a bolt from my heavy crossbow in that enemy's general direction.
So,
Hiya, 22 to hit.
that'll hit.
That's a D10 for heavy crossbow, plus a D8 for planar warrior, and a D6 for the hunter's mark. Damn it, roll 20. That's only 11 total damage. I will take that second attack action to reload my crossbow, and that's my turn.
Alright, the moment you've all been waiting for, with bated breath, and I've broken the #1 rule of D&D. I did not check my stuff.
Jezza finally gets to attack.
Jezza gets to attack, and I did not read my damn spell list first.
He doesn't have any damaging attacks.
He actually does, but he's not going to do that. You just
They're all
going for
AoEs, aren't they?
not necessarily, but you do hear, "Don't make me regret this, Yorman." Oops, that's the wrong
Oh
symbol.
shit.
And you feel a burst of energy. As it is now the devil's turn.
What did you just do to me?
You have haste.
Oh.
you know what coffee's like now.
Let's see if any of you get
Alright.
to enjoy any of this.
Calm down, keep it in your pants.
You don't understand what that gives me, dude.
That's a 23 for you, Chaos.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Hopefully not. 12 damage as his tail comes whipping around and hits you across the face. He's gonna make a claw attack at you, Yorman.
Just a slow-mo of just a...
Bring it.
21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
For 8 damage.
Yeah.
And he's going to swing a claw back at you again, Omen.
Oh no.
Hey, that's cocked. Hey, that miss. That's only a 10 to hit you, so that doesn't work very good. Actually, it's an 11, but that doesn't change anything. Omen, we're back up to you.
Oh yay, I get to swing on him again.
Advantage.
Advantage, thank you. 11 or 13 on a die plus 7. Dirty 20?
That does not hit.
Actually, hold up. I forgot to account for the +1 of the spear. Fuck. 21?
That barely hits.
Thank God I accounted for the masterwork part of that. Just now, at least. Upper, but still make damage. 10 piercing.
Right.
Next one. Better. 22. No, forgot to remember the +1. 23 to hit.
Yep.
Much better. Max damage on the second spear. 12 piercing.
Alright.
Unarmed attack for... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna flurry of blows. I'm gonna lay into him. So, just gonna drop down that, and then first punch is gonna be a... Oh, thank God for that advantage. That's a nat 20 to hit.
Alright. You will be taking 2 damage, though.
Understood. I'll drop that down. So, alright. That's altogether 9 plus 4. 13 bludgeoning for the first punch.
Okay.
Second strike is gonna be 25 to hit.
That'll hit. Is this another punch?
Yes, that's the second punch of flurry of blows.
Alright, you are taking another 2 points of damage.
Making it count because I dealt 9 bludgeoning damage, almost max to him.
Good, good.
And dash my turn.
Yeah, you're seeing a lot of barbs and spikes on this creature, and that's what's accounting for that damage.
I thought that was the case with it.
Yeah, I just wanted to... It's not technically part of the rules, but I figured it, it just makes sense. If you're punching something that's barbed, you're gonna take damage.
Yep. It's like punching a thumbtack-lined wall.
Nimbleton, you're up.
Let's see. I'm going to move up to here. And let's try and shoot twice. So watch out in case these arrows go a little wide. Something's not in tune with my string, I think.
That first one
That'll
is
do.
a 29.
That'll hit.
Regular damage on that one. 11 damage. And then the second one, I want to try and do sharpshooter. Hopefully. Ooh. That's just 22.
That'll hit.
And that's 19 damage. And then that's all I can do.
Alright, he looks rough, but he's not down. But we are up to Yorman, who is hasted.
Alrighty. You
don't-
know what?
It doesn't look like he has much to go, but I will just... Yeah.
I'm still gonna do this just because I want to do it.
Yeah.
Bonus action. Oh no, what is it? It's not Searing Smite I'm wanting.
I was going to say,
Just
that's
wanna
a
use the-
choice.
Where's the Radiant? One of these is supposed to be Radiant damage. when
Yeah,
it hits. I
that's
can't
just your
remember now.
standard smite.
No, there's one that does an additional.
Earring smite.
I don't know Searing Smite anymore. No, Searing Smite does
Flare.
fire. Oh, I just not gonna do it then. I thought I did. Yeah, just.
Divine smite.
That's my regular thing. So first verse, same as the first, just great sword with advantage. 19. I know that doesn't hit.
Nope.
Second attack. 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
2d6 plus 5. 11 points of damage.
Okay, hold on. I said hold on, you son of a bitch. You cleave him, and he goes down. And once again, you start to hear the crumbling of the structure. It is still your movement, so if you want to haste run out of here, you certainly can.
Can I use my last action to cut his head off?
You can just say that you already done it.
Okay, I just want to grab the head and run then.
Okay.
That would be my turn, good sir.
We are up to Elijah. I assume that you just want to get the hell out of here.
Good lords, what is it with you and heads? Cutting them off as I run after Yorman to exit.
Put the head from the body and it can't come back.
Jezza, poof, gone. Omen, I assume you're gone. Chaos.
Yeah.
Chaos. 1!
Sorry.
I assume,
Achoo!
I assume you want to run out of here.
Yep, time to leave. Time to dash.
Nimbleton, I assume you want to get out of here.
Yes.
Uh-oh. I ran off screen.
You
I did
guys-
it again!
Once again, you're hearing the same noises. I'm switching back to the regular music again. Once again, as the pyramid comes crumbling down around you, you guys escape.
Huzzah!
You really should probably rest.
Agreed. My back really hurts.
Oh, does it?
Once again, sorry about that. It was the string. It's just I need to tune it up. I think 'cause I've shot a lot of arrows through this without touching it.
I was like to your left. How did you fuck up and hit me?
Like I said, it's the string. It sometimes happens. You have to. I'll have to tighten it up a little bit. Maybe it's getting loose.
You see,
You're lucky it's you, Nimbleton. I would punch or stab anybody else who does this.
you see, Yorman, there's this thing called the Archer's Paradox, and sometimes it bites you in the ass.
You all shut up.
Or in your case, the back.
Shut up. We need to find somewhere to hide now.
This banter
Mhm.
helps us blend in. Relax.
Yeah, it really helps us blend in. Just yeah. We're gonna be looking for people now. We gotta hurry up. And I will say this will be a collective perception check.
Nat
However
20.
well you guys do is what's going to determine how safe this area is.
Nat 20.
17.
Also a nat 20. For
3 nat
Joseph.
20s. Let's go, baby.
What'd you get?
26.
You don't know how, but you managed to find the only abandoned house that seems to be the most secure in whatever neighborhood this would be. You guys feel pretty confident that as long as somebody keeps watch, that this will be pretty good.
So we take shifts.
Not in here, you don't. You go into that room over there if you're gonna do that.
Oh, not shifts. Shifts.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very tired, Nixley. I'm sorry.
Jeez, I know it's my list, but come on now.
Oh no, you're not the only one, Elijah. I took a decent beating in that last round too. As he like gestures to the various claw marks on his body.
You're very quiet right now, Chaos.
Really? Oh. How about now?
I just got some burnt fur, but it's no big deal.
I guess now would be a good time for me to see what those tendons do for me when I put them into or make a new drawstring on my crossbow for it. With those Hydra tendons that I still haven't used.
Go ahead and roll me just a general dexterity check. This will determine how long it takes you to do this.
17.
I will say that you somehow managed to rig this up in a way. You know what? Let me ask you something. Would you rather have a better chance to hit, do more damage, or negate the reload?
Oh, negate reload. Baby.
You find a way to take your time calmly. And because of the nature of this tendon, you found a way to rig it so that when you release the trigger after firing, the tendon will bounce back and get caught and be ready to fire again.
Ooh. Hellsing the shit out of this bad boy.
The very intricate and semi-magical quality of this Hydra tendon has given you a great bonus.
Nice.
And with 2 pyramids down and 2 more to go before things get real nasty, and a sense of accomplishment after taking several beatings, that is where we will end tonight's session.
Ooh.
Nice.
Great session. Ass
Can I
kicking galore.
study those rocks at all that I found, or no? Is
What's
it
that?
just worthless to me?
Well, I could explain this now to you above game. Those were essentially powered by the artificers that you were fighting, so they only worked because they were using them.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
What are the
Still
chances of
storing
me finding
items.
finding another artificer?
Well, finding another one isn't so hard. It's finding another one that's using their magic in the same way that those guys were. That's the challenge.
I will keep the rocks then.
What? I think you're missing what I'm saying, but you're free to keep them.
I might shoot him from my pistol. You never know.
Yeah.
All right.
Make bullet. He'll make bullets out of them.
I mean, yeah. Still a slingshot.
Just a sophisticated one powered by gunpowder.
Yes.
I hope that was fun. It was supposed to be a little less, or a little bit more involved, but like I said, I had to sacrifice some of what I was trying to do with this area for the sake of the fact that I couldn't think my way out of a paper bag this week.
Well, I mean, in your defense, we kind of went a little crazy with the RP.
That's all right.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
funny as hell, though.
I generally like to do RP, unfortunately, and I get kind of sucked into it.
Yeah, we'll just have to speed it up a tad next session, but maybe
I-
not.
Honestly, I say let the RP run, dude. That's what builds some of that like the good humorous bits and the one-liners, the most memorable parts of the session for people. It's like, remember when they did this? Yeah, that was the best part, dude.
Yeah, that's true. No,
Remember,
I'm thinking out loud and talking out of my ass, that's all. I'm not like being serious right now.
Yeah, I get you, man.
But congratulations, that one fight, the first fight that you guys did, anybody that's played Dark Souls 3 or is familiar with it, I based it off of the second phase of Pontiff Sullivan.
I haven't played it, so I don't know.
Essentially, Pontiff Sullivan is a massive Knights Templar looking dude who has two swords. And in the
And he's
second phase, he basically gets a shadow clone of himself, and they get to make pretty much infinite attacks. So I built that out
he's
of
an infinite
artificers.
he's an infinite loop asshole.
He's
I
fucking
should know.
awesome.
I'm
Me and my
surprised.
brother fought.
I'm just surprised you guys didn't want any of their halberds, but that's the way she goes.
I'm not a halberd build, dude.
me neither.
I'm trying to get strong enough to be able to
Rocks.
one hand that greatsword so I can take my shield back and up my AC even more.
I'm not spec'd for pole arms.
That's all good.
Hmm.
I'm
Uh,
basically a big bear version of Aragorn at this point.
I need to see because I don't remember.
And I'm Legolas.
Oh, that's right. You have a strange fight and probably one of my more favorite fights that I built for this section coming up next. So, fun fact for you guys, I have pyramids 1, 2, 3, and 4. You guys have gone 4, 3, and at this point it makes more sense for you to just finish it off at 2, 1 because of the position in which you're in.
Cool.
So, you've somehow managed to. You got one of my favorite. I have two favorite fights and two just kind of like they're cool fights, but they're not something I built, so I'm not like looking forward to it as much. So you managed to bookend this for me. You've done awesome fight that I built first that I was pretty excited for, and then you did just a standard fight because I'm using a stat block, and then you're going to do another standard stat block fight next, and then you're going back to something I built. So you managed to bookend this for me, which makes it fun.
Cool.
Awesome.
Let's get a topic for the end here. What are we thinking?
mean, how many weeks till the holidays start?
Only two.
We want to do
10
a
days
holiday one?
away?
What's that? Trucker?
Well, I mean, date of
You,
recording, Christmas is 10 days away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have one more episode before Christmas.
Me and Flame have already started our celebrations.
Let's
no, mine starts on the 20th.
let's think here. You know what? I've got one. We'll start it off with your favorite Christmas ever for this week, and then if I remember, we can do what are you hoping to get on Christmas next week. How's that sound?
I like it.
Good enough for me.
I like it.
All right,
I'll see what I can do.
Chaos. What is one of your favorite Christmas memories?
And title.
Yeah, and title suggestion. Thank you, Mark.
Pyramid scheme for the title name.
Okay, I like that.
That's a pretty good one.
That's really
Yeah.
good.
As for one of the favorite Christmases I had,
If you can't think of that, I will also I'll throw in another thing. You know, you could give me favorite Christmas memory or favorite thing about Christmas. Like, what's something that
Ooh.
you do that you enjoy? I think that's even better.
Favorite Christmas
Oh.
movie?
No, we've done that before, dude.
Die Hard.
Nah.
Yeah, we're not doing
Did
favorite
we?
Christmas movie.
Yeah, no.
We
I was
we
gonna
did the
say,
Chris.
one of my favorite Christmas memories is, well, back when we still did it, we did a Yankee swap with the whole family, with the entire extended family. It was always a big, fun time to be had, because no one knew what they were gonna get, and it was all one big like, guess, take a pick on which one you want to swap gifts with.
Nice. Flame, favorite Christmas memory and title suggestion, or you could just simply say I vote for Chaoses.
I vote for Chaoses, but if I had to go with a title selection, I'd say Emperor's New Groove,
That's
but we can't use it.
yeah, that's bordering
Favorite
dangerous.
Favorite
Temple Run?
Christmas thing I've ever done.
Hmm.
No. I think the favorite one, we don't do it as much now. We used to do it every year, but it's been a little bit harder. Would be basically when we get the entire extended family and we play some card game or some big board game. The last 4 years we've done this, we played Cards Against Humanity with the whole family.
Oh,
It'd get hilarious when Grandma would actually get into it.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'd get kicked out of that so fast.
My grandma's the one who would play the worst cards too. You'd be like, Grandma, how could you?
Were y'all
And she's
playing
just
with
sitting there
blanks?
cackling.
There are always 10 blanks in the deck, and for 2 years in a row we had like just this really raunchy one that was just kind of bad, and my grandma would win that every time with those two.
That's cursed. Mark,
Mhm.
what about you?
Let's see. Oh man.
Seems like everybody's kind of going for Christmas activities.
I mean, for me, it'd just be trips to Texas because that's what we would usually do. Because my
Nice.
great granddad lived there, and I mean, that was always awesome. He owned quite a bit of land, and we'd paintball and cut trees and hike and stuff.
That's cool. Do you have a title
Uh,
suggestion, or are you just gonna echo chaos?
Oh, I mean,
I made a good one. I found a good one this time.
what I would do is mainly just like not so quiet squad or something along those lines of anti silence.
Loudon, sir?
Loudner. The
Because our
Loudner.
squad has literally been told constantly, you guys are so loud. What is stealth? But no, I
Just
can't
not
think
Loud
of
and
a
proud.
super good title. I'll
All
probably think
good.
of one after we're done, unfortunately. But
Egg Run.
Space Trucker.
Christmas 2000. The year I discovered, well, the year my parents made an oopsie daisy, and I worked out that Santa wasn't real.
lies, blasphemy, heresy.
There's a story there too, and it's hilarious. They got my sister like a little Barbie scooter because she was turning 4, and they left the box out, and we were in my grandmother's front bedroom watching a movie while they were talking about something news and politicsy. And I saw the box, and my little 9-year-old brain was like, Then I had to make sure my sister didn't see it. That was fun.
Do you have a title suggestion?
Oh, Chaos is too good. I wouldn't even attempt.
Fair enough. I
Chaos is
will also finish this up to make it pretty much unanimous as Chaos's title being the very clear and obvious winner. But one of my favorite activities for Christmas back when I was a kid is when we would always go to the we would always get to open up one present. That was always one of my dad's rules. We got to open up a small present on Christmas Eve just to really get the feel. And then before or after we would open that up, we would go to church. And before this church had basically kind of forgotten the fact that we're here to worship God and not put on some bizarre concert and kind of miss the whole point. They kind of they got a worship band and they usually did a pretty good job, but they were starting to get to be to the point that the whole focus of the service was just letting the band play after a couple of years, and it stopped being about the message and more about the band playing, which didn't sit right with really anybody in my family at least. But before that, they would really do a great job, doing the whole message or the lesson on the birth of Christ. And my favorite moment of that sermon, they would always do Silent Night, and that's always been one of my favorite Christmas songs to begin with. And they would always, it always felt like they would pull out all the stops on that one, and it was always very nice. So that's one of my absolute favorite activities slash memories of Christmas, was going to the Christmas Eve service for that very reason.
Hmm.
But
That's good.
yeah, that's
wholesome.
sorry, what?
Wholesome.
Oh yeah, yeah. But with that, oh, I should probably. I worked so hard on these credits and I didn't even show them. Here we go. Here's the credits. Sponsored by Martin Mancini. Oh, sorry, I'm losing my breath here. I think that's a good place to leave it, everybody. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Adios.
Good night,
Have a good
everybody.
night, everybody.
Peace.